It is Wednesday. It is 6 p.m. I am GM Jared, and we are headed back to the small town of Owl Creek Ridge. It's time to play some Kids on Bikes.
Woo!
Woo!
I am dead.
This is it. This is the final episode of the season of Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge.
Oh my God, they're black already! No!
There he goes.
Brady's already messing with Chew.
No, it was just me this time.
Oh, it's just Chew. Okay. Like I said, this is our final episode of this season. Bitter yet sweet. There's still plenty of time to inflict mental anguish upon our ragtag group of misfits here. Speaking of a group of misfits, let's meet them. With us tonight, we have James Chew, if he turned his camera back on.
I am back.
We have Diana Restrepo.
Okay, goodbye.
Hi.
We have
Hi,
Megan Diebel. And we
Hello.
have Tracy Hearn.
Yay.
guys.
I'm excited to see where this goes and what happens. I also want to let you know, rewind, try again. I also want to let you know that we have a giveaway tonight. Tonight,
What?
we are going to be giving away a set of gemstone dice from Norse Foundry that we're calling
Wow.
Owl Creek Ridge Cool Dweebs Misfit Gemstones.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes. So good.
Just like our group of misfits here, it's a collection of pieces that you wouldn't think would go together, but are amazingly awesome as a group. And the way to win that is, at some point, we will do a drawing, but all you have to do to enter is be in chat and type hashtag Asher, and you're entered. That's it. Hashtag Asher, ASHER. And then
spell it right.
towards the end of the show, we will announce the winner of the die set.
Not to be confused with hashtag York.
Correct. If you hashtag York, it's a total different outcome. Okay. So let's set the scene here.
Okay.
The Palace of Westminster is razed by fire. Darwin arrives in the Falklands and begins his work on the origin of species. Charles Babbage begins designing the analytical engine, the forerunner of the modern computer system. Cyrus McCormick patents the mechanical reaper, and the Spanish Inquisition is suppressed and disbanded. A year's tuition to Dartmouth College costs $27. A gallon of lamp oil costs $1.06, and an acre of land costs $2. But none of that matters here in Owl Creek Ridge. What does matter here is taking place on the small, unnamed island in the middle of Kyanite Lake. A restrained man is forced to stare into the embers and flame that lick and engulf his home. Two silhouetted men stand behind him, holding him, forcing his eyes towards the blaze. The man struggles to break free from the grasp of the two men holding him. He rushes forward into the burning home, frantically searching and calling. The names are hidden by the crackling of wood and fire. He calls out even as the heat overtakes him. Blackness engulfs the man, and he knows nothing except for the pain from the burns and blisters, but even these pale to the torment of his loss. As the man lies broken in the charred and crisped wooded remains, two pairs of hands grab him and drag him from the husk of a building. They pull him along the ground, heedless to the peeling flesh and pain that he feels. Down they go, through the adit and into the darkness. The man is tossed to the floor as he feels the waters rising, filling the room. The cold waters numbing the pain of his burns, but not his suffering. The waters rise slowly. There's a loud crack of wood and earth from above, as what little light there is closed off until none remains. Here the man lies, with his agony and hurt in every fiber of his being. Just before the water rises above him, he swears to himself, and with his charred finger carves into the earthen wall of what will eventually be his tomb. But none of that matters today in Owl Creek Ridge. Not this weekend. This is a special weekend, one of the best times of the year. The leaves have changed, and there's just the right amount of chill in the air. Jack-o'-lanterns sit in nearly every window. It is Halloween. Spooky, scary skeletons and sugary waves of chocolate. This is where our story continues, as April Taylor, Jenny Williams, and the Coal Man have been swept into the underground. Kiera Lockhart holds the broken and crushed body of Men in Black as his dying breath is a confession of love. And with that, it's time to dim the lights, get your snacks, and settle in. Welcome to Owl Creek Ridge. What do you do?
We read comments.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it. We found the comment part.
Yes. Can someone make Fluffy Walrus some coffee? Because they just woke up.
Oh yeah, I'll since I'm dead, I can get it for
You
you.
can get on it.
Yeah.
Great.
There you go. That guys.
Kingdom Dorch, sorry for pronouncing wrong, just got notice of this stream and it's already jumping. Dope. Welcome to the stream.
We were talking about this earlier. Lucas Martinez says, man, I cannot wait for the 6-part story to wrap up, and in no way will the real Gauchite make this another cliffhanger.
We were just talking
We
about
were
that
just
before
talking.
the show started.
You're
Prepare
very smart,
yourselves.
Lucas.
Lucas Martinez also said earlier, nice work, Doubt Network. This production value is a step above and beyond. We got scene setting now.
Yeah,
Cool.
I liked it.
I love it.
And then the fire with the figure on the side, that was a bit creepy for me,
Yeah.
but that was good.
Sounds getting
That's good.
intense. Oh, Fluffy Walrus does not want coffee from the Rog killer. Men in Black did not conspiracy theory chop Rog.
That's true.
It was Trevor. So
We have a new follow from Kingdom Dorch, as well as Professor Timeslip, Jewish Dragons, Time Lord 1234, and Snyder's Return. Thank you for the follows.
Thank you, guys. That is awesome.
and we have Kevin Alexander who resubbed for 31 months.
Wow.
Hi,
And
Kevin.
The Real POTUS dropping 3 gifted subs.
Thanks, the real
Thank you, POTUS.
POTUS.
Thank you, POTUS. That sub better not have been going to me, POTUS. I'm already subbed to this channel.
Wow, calm down.
You're a little angry. You're a little angry,
Yeah,
buddy. Calm.
I'm dead.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna let you say this. I'm gonna let you. I saw Gary Bones in chat early. I'm gonna let you do it.
Gary Bones!
See, everything's better now. Oh, and it seems through the fates twisting here that Megan herself, May LaFay, is the bit boss
Oh.
because of a gifted sub from POTUS. So you get to award a reroll to one of the players. Here, who do you want to do it? Who do you want to go to?
Oh,
Muted.
She's
you might be
muted.
muted.
That means me.
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it away, but I am the only person who does not have a reroll right now.
Oh, this
So
is true.
we're just gonna pretend that POTUS just gave it to me. I guess.
I mean, I guess
And-
that's fair.
Fly By Night is my favorite Rush song, but that's why I have that shirt. But I really like Fountains of Limneth right now. It changes the favorites, you know?
We're gonna do a Rush talk with April later.
Rush
Have
talk
like
with
a
April.
spin-off.
Hey, Jared, Fluffy Walrus had a question.
Yes.
He's asking what a flashback like.
Ooh.
Flashbacks are, we step back in time outside of our primary storyline here, and we visit in on one of the moments that made one of these characters who they are. Maybe it's a pivotal moment. We had one earlier with James and his father trying to capture the Easter Bunny.
It was adorable.
We had
was.
one with April learning to swim.
Me too. Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
We had one with JW protecting her friends, her new friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have not had one for.
No.
None for Kiera.
Maybe we can
Kiera,
get one
yeah.
tonight.
You guys will not never learn about my backstory. My tragic
also,
backstory.
also, I do see Norse Foundry up in the
And Eric. Hi, guys. Thanks for
chat.
coming.
Reminder: they are sponsoring our giveaway tonight of the OCR Cool Dweebs
Yes.
Misfit
Cool
Gem set.
Dweebs.
So great.
So just hashtag Asher in chat to be entered. That's all you got to do, and we'll tell you later who wins.
So if I do it, I can win too, yeah? Here we go.
No.
Oh, what?
Oh,
No.
so I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have put that in chat. Okay.
You guys, this is not the
Okay.
first time.
I'm just. I just.
But they're so pretty.
I know.
Okay, so Kiera, let's get into this. You are holding the now lifeless head
Oh my
of
gosh.
Men in Black, who just
Just his head.
just confessed his love to you.
Oh, that's right.
What are you doing? Your other two friends have vanished in this landslide as well.
Oh man, Kiera just like holding. Okay, I have to. Is it just his head or is it his whole body? Because
His
that's
whole-
gonna
I mean,
change things.
There's pieces.
Which part?
No. You've uncovered him. He's crushed. His
Okay.
body is there. You could see his like. You could see him crushed in, and like,
Okay.
you heard the gasp of air escape from the puncture in his lungs. Like you've got a whole body of James here.
So
Or,
as Kira's kind of like holding him for a second, she's kind of taking in for a moment what exactly is happening, and she just yells out and screams down the shaft of this giant mine shaft and just screams. I imagine like an echo just kind of resonates all the way down as she just yells down. And she looks up at the coal miner in front of her and just, why are you doing this to us? We can help you, please.
your voice echoes deep into the mine. There's no response aside from the occasional rumbling of earth and drippings of water that come down, that come back up at you.
I'm just gonna try to go down.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to climb down and down the mine.
All right, it's relatively easy now. All that scree and kind of detritus became. It's cautious footing, but it's a doable thing.
Are you still holding my body?
That's a good question.
Who said
I'm
that?
thinking about this from the grave. I'm thinking about this realistically as Kiera being a teenage girl. In order to get down faster, I don't think she'd be able to carry your body down.
So she chucks it down first, and then we. Okay.
Hey, dead guy, shush.
No.
Sorry.
She's the storyteller, not you right now.
So she just like, I actually think for maybe a
Love
second she would not just look at the body, scream and leave. She would hold your body for a second
Aw.
and just kind of like actually kind of hug it for a second.
It's
And-
happening.
Mute you from my side.
So after she kind of just like slowly hugs Mennen's corpse for a moment, she just lays it down, and then she tries to quickly climb down the mine shaft and climb down into the mine.
Okay. you begin your crawl, your carefully stepped crawl down into the mine shaft. Down further into the mine shaft, Jenny and April, you find yourselves partially covered with this dirt and mud that washed up on you. It is very dark in here. There is a little bit of light kind of bouncing in, but it's not a lot. You seem relatively uninjured. There is no sign of the coal man around you.
Can I dig through my backpack for a flashlight?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, sure. I'll let you guys go digging. And
Yep,
while you're
that's
digging
fine.
for a flashlight, I would like to point out that Sarah BC1 donated $100 for an Amplify adversity to the table. So that's
You.
Thank you, Sarah.
six additional adversity tokens each, I believe.
Wow, thank you.
And Crossbones donated $20 to GM Jared that says "Kill Diana first." Explosions.
No.
Ow!
That's 2 dice explosions specifically for Diana. Got it.
Wow.
Uh,
Whatever.
Crossbones also became the bit boss and gave Jared, that's me, the reroll. I like how this is shaping out.
Do you guys want
Right?
to end on a cliffhanger or not? What's happening here? You're leading us to a cliffhanger.
Or there just has to be another season.
Oh,
So-
true.
The two of you managed to dig through your
Yes.
bags and pull out your flashlights. You click it on and you can see the water dripping from inside this mine all around. It's the buttresses and supports moving forward are still there and holding strong, but the way back is pretty collapsed in on itself.
Okay. So there's only one way to go, right? That we
You
can
could
see?
try to like dig and push through the small opening, but you think it could be problematic.
Yeah, that might be risky.
I'm gonna start screaming for Kiera.
I think we have to go, right?
I don't-
I'm afraid if we try to get through that the rubble's gonna just the same thing's gonna happen to us.
I
that
know, but
happened to the-
I want to hear if she's alive still. I mean,
Okay.
we saw Mennen die, right?
You saw
we
Mennen
saw him get
getting
shoved.
kind of squished into the scree under, and that ultimately is what broke through.
I think
the
we
support.
basically thought he died. I guess
So
we don't know for sure.
Basically, you, Mennen, who you think is dead, the Coal Man, April, and JW all kind of washed into this this cave system.
I'm gonna look around again and I don't see the coal man anywhere. So I'll help JW shout for Kiera.
Kiera,
Kiera?
Kiera.
There is no response. In fact, your
Uh.
voice seems to muffle around you rather than echo as you would expect.
Oh,
Okay, I guess we're going. We have to go out. We have to find out if this is connected to anything else.
Fine. Let's
I
go.
mean, hopefully he got buried. I'd rather get away from here just to be safe, just in
Okay.
case.
Okay. Can you? It's gonna sound real stupid, and I'm really sorry, but can you
No,
hold my
I'm
hand?
gonna grab her hand before she even finishes the sentence.
Yeah, the comfort of another person is very welcome.
Oh, thank you.
And
As you go deeper into this
Holy
mine system.
moly.
Sub high.
Yeah.
BC.
There BC one and someone else earlier too.
My mom, Army Woman, just dropped 5 subs, and then
Oh.
Sarah BC1 came back and dropped 10 subs.
Thank you so
that is not all that has
you.
happened. The real
Oh,
POTUS
no.
gifted a sub to Norse Foundry.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you.
Yo, Skylar Seymour resubbed,
Hey,
saying
Sky!
Secret Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Bones became the bit boss and gave me yet another reroll.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
You guys.
My God! Oh,
So many
Crossbones
rerolls.
just dropped 10 gifted subs too.
Whoa.
Thank you.
You
Thank
guys
you,
are
thank
on
you.
fire.
And Marina Sky donated $75 for a flashback for Kiera.
Yeah. Thank you for
And we just got raided by Wes IRL
gosh.
with a party of 53 people.
Oh, and Scott also gifting subs. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
guys.
Scott.
That fam, best fam, hype train
Fan,
level
best
4.
fan.
What?
We are 5% away from the next hype train level, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
That was
You guys are
awesome.
amazing.
Wow. That all happened
Amazing.
at once.
And hi, Raid. Welcome.
and now we're gonna die.
Now you're gonna die.
No. So those of you who are joining, we are trapped in a mine shaft, and it's very dark, and half our friends died, and one person's missing off the screen because he died.
Yep.
So
Up to Kiera.
okay, so you're now hand in hand, JW, with April,
Yes.
kind of working your way down this abandoned mine shaft. There's signs that at one point it was active. Occasionally, you'll come across like a mine cart pressed or like parked and off a track that no longer exists.
Okay.
And there's all kinds of twists and turns, but they all seem to lead back to the center kind of shaft of the mine.
Which way are we going?
Straight?
I guess so.
I mean, yeah. So we're like at the center, or we just feel like it's leading that kind of
Everything like you try an occasional like left offshoot, and it seems to curve itself back into this main through. You do feel like you are constantly sorry. You do feel that you have a constant kind of downward slope going on.
I hate that.
Are we heading further and further down?
I mean, there's nothing else we can really do except keep going. I mean, we
No.
can't go back.
No, we have to keep going. I feel like maybe if we keep going, we can find his body, or
Yeah,
I
maybe we'll
don't
find
know,
something.
and just like help him release and go to the other world. I don't know. I don't know what to believe in, but something he has to go. You know, instead of being in limbo. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, you keep wandering down this hallway. This shaftway. You suddenly feel a cold draft coming up from further down the shaft. It seems to get colder as you approach it. Getting closer to the end of this pathway, the room seems to open up to a larger room. And in this room, you can feel the cold air wipe across your face, and your feet are now starting to get damp with water that has seeped into the mine over the years. This dank, kind of stale water is here. You do also see your flashlights, right?
Yes.
At all times.
Yes.
Giving kind of a quick scan around this room. On the far side, kind of piled up against the wall, there seems to be stacks of clothing or detritus or something is stacked up against that far wall of this large cavernous room.
Stack of clothing.
I hope that's not what I think it is. Let's
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, let's go look. So we'll head closer to the stack of clothing.
And I'm constantly scanning and not feel good right now.
I know, and I'm squeezing your hand, and I'm trying not to squeeze so tight, but and my hands are just clammy.
That's okay. I'm not letting go.
Every footfall is a splash in this water that has kind of filled up the bottom basin of this room as you get closer to the pile, the mound against the far side. Scanning with your flashlight, JW, something specifically jumps out at you.
Stop!
Not jumps out at you.
Oh.
You notice something.
And with that pause, we just got another 10 gifted subs from Marina Sky.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank
Trey.
you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So
The thing that you notice
Yeah.
over there is your flashlight scans across the pile, and you see it's very reminiscent to your very own notebook. You see it's got that black and white dappled pattern on the front. In fact, it even has the words Conspiracy Inc. kind of markered onto the front of it. And as you get closer, you see that also looks like your backpack that you currently have slung over your shoulder.
Wait.
And then when
What?
April adds her flashlight to the mix and it starts to illuminate the pile, the thing that
Art?
April notices right away is a very familiar black sweater that she likes to wear,
Oh.
followed by the hair looking very similar to what she has on her head now. In fact, you are staring at a pile of what appears to be bodies. Some look like JW, some look like April, some look like Kiera, some look like Mennen,
No.
some look like Roger.
How many times have we died?
That's why he asked at the
Yeah, is there any way to get can we tell, does it look like an excess, like more than we've died, or does it seem like 4 or 5 each? Is there any way to tell?
It's at cursory glance, it looks to be about 6 to 12 versions currently, but that is only kind of the surface of this mound.
Oh.
Why are we dying here in this spot?
But maybe he gathers our bodies, and I don't know, are there different dimensions? What's happening?
Okay, this is gonna sound really gross and disgusting, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start searching these bodies, just looking around, I holding my gag reflex, and just like looking to see if there's any clue. Like, I don't know.
Is there anything else distinct in this room besides the bodies?
There are there's that one entrance.
Oh God.
These bodies kind of piled up. Diana, looking around the room or searching these bodies, you find consistent copies. You find 12 versions of your walkie-talkie. You find 11 versions of Mennen's walkie-talkie. You find 12 packs of tarot cards that you know that April carries around in her pack.
We've died 12 times. We've died 12 times.
How could they all be in one spot? We died somewhere different every time.
He must be collecting our bodies and putting it here.
Kiera.
Oh God.
On a different shoot of this mine, kind of wandering around, calling for April and JW, all the while being mindful of the Coal Man. You do stumble into a small kind of room. I hesitate to call it a room, but it does have like wall supports. Someone put slats up on the walls to hold the earth back. You find there is the remnants of a makeshift table that was constructed out of an old cable spool. There is a soggy and damp hay-filled kind of mattress that is really more of just hay and dirt covered with a piece of clothing, a sheet. And there are several candles around this room as well. But the thing that jumps out at you, one side of this room was not boarded up, was not supported with the wood. Carved into the wall appear to be what can only be described as tombstones with the initials EY and MY on 2 separate tombstones.
Kiera just kind of like looks around and examines this area, kind of slowly deducting what this is.
Give me a brains roll. Let's say DC 4. It's not a difficult roll. It's not a difficult check.
Right, that is okay, a 6.
6. Clearly someone has been kind of staying in here. It looks rather lived in.
Yeah.
It has a fresher smell than the rest of kind of the mine that you're in. I mean, I wouldn't call it a pleasant smell. Not by any means.
So just kind of quickly glancing around, I see those tombstones, and I do kind of a quick investigation. I won't linger here for too long. Is there anything else that I see?
How thorough are you looking around here? Are you like tossing the room, or are you just kind of glancing around?
I actually think she would kind of toss the room around a bit.
Okay.
She's in a panic trying to figure this out. So I'll rustle things
You,
around.
you start kind of tossing the room, searching for clues and whatnot. Nothing presents itself. However, you go to kind of slide the table out of the way to just check, and underneath of that, the table made from the cable spool is a makeshift wooden ladder that leads down.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to climb down, very nervously.
I don't want to make a roll for it, but I'm gonna do it because it's wet. It's musky in here.
Boy. Oh boy.
Give me. Let's call it a flight roll, unless you can convince me that you want to use something else for it. I'm call it a DC 5.
I'm gonna use a dice explode for this.
Yes, got it.
DC 5. Yeah, just in case. My dice pool is not very good for this one. So, all right, let's see. So, 2.
Okay.
3. 2.
So what? Our total is 6? No. Yeah.
7.
7.
2, 3,
okay.
2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You it's cautious. You're cautious about climbing. You take your time. You search out, and a lot of this is in the dark for the most part. So it's taking a little longer, but you eventually find purchase and climb down this ladder, and this ladder opens into a wide room, and the first thing you notice is the sound of water lapping at a beach or a shoreline, and it's coming from somewhere up ahead.
I wish I had somebody with me. Kiera will just say, like, I wish Mennen was here. And she'll walk by herself closer to this as she's all alone.
Aww.
As you approach the lapping of this, what sounds like waves breaking softly on a shoreline, what opens in front of you is a natural cavern, where you can see some small pieces, the last slivers of daylight, not coming directly into the cavern, but glowing and illuminating the water, which lights up the room. You can see that there is a gentle overlay or overhang, but you could, if you wanted to, swim under and potentially come up outside of the cave system and mine system.
Potentially. Kiera just kind of stares at it for a minute and just, is there anything else around here that can, or is this a dead end? Really? No. Okay. Oh, she's actually gonna hesitate at this for a minute. She really doesn't want to do this. As she huffs and puffs. All right. I mean, I really like this blazer, but I guess I'll get it back. And I'm gonna go try to slowly dip into the water and swim.
You start walking into the water here. It's cold water. You know, it's northeast water in October. It's not
Oh, this is
the best. It's cold. But you do manage. You walk up to your waist, and behind you hear more than sense. You're too focused on getting into the water, taking the energy to get into the water. You hear behind you what sounds like metal dragging on raw stone. Pivoting around, you see the coal man is no more than 4 feet behind you.
All right, Kiera. All right, time to suck it up. Suck it up, Kiera. Just do it. She's gonna pick up the pace.
Hey, give me a grit check.
Yeah, let's call it
DC 10. You've been through a lot today.
This is fair. So remind me again, Jared, what the amplify adversity.
Amplify adversity is essentially 3 additional adversity tokens.
Okay.
You can add to your rolls.
I think I'm going to use. I think I'll just use an adversity bonus token.
Okay.
So I will.
So that's going to add 1 to your roll.
Okay. Maybe yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a 4 plus 1.
Okay.
5.
That's a number. So you pivot quickly and begin to try and psych yourself up to just go under the water and swim out of this cave, where you had apprehension about getting into the water because it's so cold. The Coal Man has none, as he strides and closes those 4 feet in mere moments, in a blink of an eye. the
Every time.
you manage to take a half step towards the last remnants of daylight, towards the freedom from Coal Man. When you make to dive under the water, you find yourself, you go up and you try to, but your momentum is stopped as a big meaty paw covered with flesh falling off grabs you by the middle of your shoulder blades and just helps you into the water. And there's now a 7-foot man pressing you into this waist deep water, watching the air bubbles drift out. You squirm until you black out and drown in this cave water in Lake Kyanite. Kiera has drowned. Sorry.
Bye, cruel world.
I had to drown you guys.
No, I don't want to.
There's only puddles in here. You can't drown us.
What are you guys doing now? You're stuck in this room.
It's just a room.
It's like a large natural cavern. Yeah.
But there's only the one path in.
There's only the one path in. Yeah.
Oh.
So weird. Why are I start like examining like my skin to see if there's like some weird tattoo that was created, and maybe like look at her arms to see if anything, like I start looking on my body like, why does this keep happening over and over again? It doesn't make any sense, and Mennen is not here to help out these stupid conspiracy things.
We could use some conspiracies right about now. Why does he want our bodies? Why do they still exist after we come back?
It's like,
why is it us?
Right. It's like he's killing us because he wants something.
Is there like a portal? Did we step through a portal? Like, I don't understand.
I don't get it.
And there's, oh God. I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm so lost. So it's just bodies, Jared, in here.
Come on, Coal Man.
It's just bodies and like things that you've had on yourselves.
And this is a dead end, correct?
To
your knowledge, it appears to be a dead end. Yes.
What do we do? Just wait for him?
No, there has to be someone else he has killed down here, and he has their body. Or I don't know. Let's keep looking. Let's turn around and keep looking.
Okay, like back down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Or you mean in this room? Okay.
Or we could continue looking in this room.
We can try digging our way out if we want to go all the way back, but I mean, it's either there or here. Either we're gonna stay up all night doing this, or he's gonna come find us.
He's gonna find us no matter what. You know, we're dying down here again.
Yeah, but maybe he got caught on the other side of the rocks, and so he can't do the whole murdery thing, and we just
I
have
don't
to wait
think so.
until enough
April,
time has
no,
passed.
April, that's wishful thinking. That's not gonna happen.
I'm sorry, I don't know how I can even do that at this point.
I start like pushing bodies off, just to like looking at every single one, pushing it off, looking at every single one. Something that maybe something we grab differently. Maybe there's someone else buried underneath all these bodies.
Do any of the backpacks have Molotov cocktails in them?
I think no, none of them would. You dig through and you kind of, I don't want to say toss, but you're spreading them, spreading out.
Use them all that one day.
But the only people you find are versions of the four of you
us.
and Roger.
Who's
There
Roger?
there are many more of Roger.
The candy guy.
Oh, the candy guy.
The haunted house guy.
There are tons more of Roger's body down here.
What the hell? Wow, Diana's lost.
Yeah, April's just gonna sit down, like, kind of a little bit defeated, like not sure what to do at this point in this cave, in this situation. Like, I wish we had everyone back together. Not that I want to die.
Do you have your tarot cards?
Yeah.
Why don't you read your situation right now?
Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do anyways.
I don't know. I just...
The Empress. Upright. Most briefly means delays will prove necessary. That's it! This is a delay! Great, so it's a good thing that we're stuck down here. I don't know.
No, you just read one card, that's it? Just read another card.
Well, I could do like a whole spread. I didn't know what we were doing. Like,
after a little bit of time passes, JW, your flashlight begins to flicker.
No.
And get dim.
Oh.
And go out.
We haven't even used them that long.
Do I hear him coming?
When I grab JW's
No, you don't
again.
hear. The only sounds you hear are the dripping of drops of water into the larger pool that fills the.
I start feeling and oh no, you have your flashlight. I say
yeah.
Let's look for another flashlight in here. Look for another flashlight in here.
Okay.
Start
we look for another flashlight.
Yeah, the book bags and stuff.
Yeah, you can find one.
Does it work?
You start digging
or
through
a lighter.
Yeah, you can find a lighter and you can find flashlights.
Give me a couple flashlights.
Can we make like a torch or something? Won't he hate fire? Isn't that like how it works when the bad guy has like burns or something that he'll like be afraid?
I mean, it worked in Game of Thrones.
What?
I said it worked in Game of Thrones.
What's that?
Oh boy. It's, comic book.
Only book one would be out by now, right?
Was it out in yeah. Somewhere around there.
It says comic book I read a long time ago.
I'm sure it's in a bunch of things. I can't remember what from. Could be that. Is there any way to like, if I use like, maybe pull off like a flannel or like, I don't know, can I like kind of fashion, maybe use another flashlight as like the torch, like the hole?
I'll let you do a brains check to try and rig a thing here. Let's call it DC 5. Difficulty 5.
Okay. You know what I should have done is had my character chart up. Which
Remember you've got donations.
I do. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I'm just going I'm underprepared. Okay. So DC 5?
DC 5, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to okay. It is, I think, a D8. And I have plus. Okay. Got it. Brains. Yes, D8. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to use
not cool. I didn't jump.
I'm gonna use. I did. I was not looking. I'm gonna use 1 amplify adversity so that it's +3, so a 7.
Okay. You managed to fashion a rudimentary torch. You don't know how long it'll burn, but you have something here.
Do I need to? Can I like not have lit?
You can have
it
not
yet?
lit it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will hold off, I guess, for the moment, but I have it as a weapon.
So your current choices. You exist in a cavernous room with dead versions of yourselves.
Yeah,
Some
gross.
pierced through the chest, some face crushed, some basically all the ways that you've died. You could try to make your way back up the hallway and dig yourself out. You could check for offshoots, or you could simply wait here to die.
What do you mean by offshoot?
The little little rooms that kind of off angles that kind
Let's
of
do that.
they all kind of came back to that middle hallway.
Okay,
Right.
let's look through the offshoot.
I might as well walk. Better than waiting.
Yeah, let's go. I grab all the flashlights that I can find and I stick them in my bag so we don't run out. And I grab some extra walkie-talkies just in case. And I hand her one in case we're separated.
Thanks.
Or I hand her a couple, I should say.
I've just got them in both pockets.
All right, so we start walking.
Okay. You start walking back up the hallway, and again, you come across offshoots and turns, but they all seem to wind back into the main throughway. They some go a little further, some take a little longer, but they are all picked, like pick marks rake across all of them. Sometimes you find bits of ore and dirt kind of piled at the base of one of the walls.
Ore and dirt?
But they all lead back to that middle hallway.
I start looking around the middle hallway. I look up, I look everywhere.
I think we just need to go back to where we started if we can't find any clues. I mean, we just need to try and dig ourselves out. I mean, unless we just want to wait.
No, we're not waiting. Are you kidding me?
I don't want to do that either. We can look as we go, of course. As this is our second time back, maybe we'll notice something, but I guess we're headed back.
Okay. Kind of keeping an eye out for oddities.
Yeah.
Now you have plenty of flashlights, like the sun in here.
Yeah.
I'm dual wielding.
You make your way back to where you kind of first stood up and shook the dirt off of yourselves. The light that once kind of poured through this hole at the top of the cave-in is much dimmer. You obviously, time has passed. But you could scramble up to the hole, up the incline, and try to dig yourself out that way.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Yeah, if that's the best way April can think of, then she'll start working on that.
Okay. You both kind of scamper up and start pulling rocks and dirt and kind of rolling them back down. The hole slowly gets larger. Large enough, in fact, that you can see on the far side, like taking a look through the hole, you can see it looks like Mennen is looking down through another hole further in the distance. Like you see behind him, and he's kind of like peering down. He appears to be peering into.
Like moving? He's moving.
You're kind of looking through a thing. It's too faint to get any real detail.
I dig at it. I dig at the hole.
I mean, yeah, no, what I'm saying is he's
Like
20 yards away.
Got it.
Like looking down another like shaft kind of thing.
Is that Mennen? I thought the coal man got him. Mennen?
I don't know
No
if it's
response.
Kiera's.
Okay, let's keep
I
digging
shout
then.
through the hole, Mennen!
There's no response back, but you do start to hear the sound of digging coming from the other side of So you're trying to dig from the one side, and
There's digging.
Mennen maybe is trying to dig from
Mennen, maybe I
the far
doubt
side.
it. Okay, this is where I just look at April. I'm like, I'm sorry. This is where we're gonna die, probably.
It's okay. We'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And I keep digging.
Oh, this is all we can do. We can't just stop.
Okay. You continue to dig. I don't know if you're more invigorated at the sound of digging.
Probably subconsciously, at least.
But after a moment, you do realize that it sounds like it's not hands on dirt digging from the far side, but rather the sound of iron on dirt digging into you.
Oh! I start screaming, what do you want?
Well, it'll be easy for him to take the bodies back. We're so close already.
We're trying to help you, dude. What do you want?
We're gonna make sure that he never comes back.
Just spit on my paper.
A few moments pass, and you do start to see the tip of this pickaxe start breaking through.
I'm. As soon as we heard
it?
the noises, like initially, I would light my torch.
Oh yeah. I stand back. I let her with the torch there and see what happens.
Okay,
She
so
gets scared.
Go away.
there's not a lot of room because you're on an incline trying to dig out.
Okay.
So you could either back down in or kind of stay on the uneasy footing.
Yeah, I just kind of stay on the uneasy footing.
But the chunk of steel or iron into dirt continues. The hole opens up, and you are standing face to face with the coal man. Well, not face to face because he's here and you're here, but
shove it in his face.
I'm gonna shove it in his face.
you jut forward with this torch. He makes no attempt to block it as the fire actually inflames the shattered pieces of clothing that he has. He is engulfing on fire, and still he is just standing there in front of you.
Okay, now we run.
There's nowhere to run. What do you want?
Okay,
you're to help you.
He's not gonna talk to us. I'm like backing away slowly, just like naturally.
Fine, I start backing away.
Diana, because I know you were there, or I know JW was there.
Yeah.
If you recall, Roger said that the coal man doesn't make any noise.
Oh yeah, he doesn't talk at all.
So what do we do? Even after all this many times, I have a hard time just being okay with dying. I mean, I am, but not when it's actually happening.
So you have moments to act.
I grab April and I go to the bodies, and I run with her, and I'm gonna start we're running. I'm gonna say we're gonna play dead. We're gonna play dead underneath all the bodies. Let's go.
Doesn't he just have to? Okay.
Okay. You scamper down this incline of scree and dirt that you've pulled out, and make your way back to the body, or to the pile of bodies that is now somewhat a little more spread out.
But I start piling them on top of me. I drag them.
You do hear the footsteps coming behind you at a steady pace. You bury yourselves in the bodies, and because he's still on fire, like you're under like.
What if he just lays down on top of us?
JW is kind of squished between a JW and a Mennen, but she's got an eye out, so she can still kind of see what's happening, and the entryway to this room lights up, and you can see a silhouetted on fire coal man standing in the doorway. He seems to pause for a second, then he raises his pickaxe, turns and swings into the side wall of this entryway.
Oh.
And then he swings into the side wall of the other side entryway.
That seems unnecessary.
And he goes back and forth, all the while chucking out pieces of dirt and support wood until there is the cracking and audible groaning of earth and mud collapsing in on itself. Now you are
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
until you no longer see the light given off by this coal man. You are trapped in this room.
That was a little overly dramatic.
Hours pass. You search for ways out. You try digging, no avail. After a few hours, you seem to go black. There's a bright flash in the room, and you find yourself waking up in your bed. April wakes up in her room. JW awakens in hers. Kiera's ace of base obviously wakes her up. And Mennen jolts awake as well. It is the morning of Halloween. What are you guys doing?
Halloween was like 5 days ago.
Well, you know what wasn't 5 days ago? These raids and follows that we got.
Oh yeah.
Raid from Newly Forged, a raid from the Cadence.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Kaden.
We had follows from Ari Dawn 1801, Francilla Carla. I butchered that. I apologize.
Francilla Carla.
Cutthroat Joe.
Oh, he sounds like the coal man.
The POTUS is gifting subs.
Thank you, guys.
Nizareth resubbed for 7 months, and the Cadence resubbed for 33 months.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much.
We also had Bit Boss in Crossbones, and Brian Saffron Thunder became a Bit Boss. I got a reroll, and Jenny JW Williams got a reroll.
Yay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and Scott Tanuso.
Oh, Scott.
Oh.
You
Dropping
mad
more
man.
sub bombs.
Scott, thank you so much.
For anyone just joining us, reminder, we are giving away a Owl Creek Ridge Cool Dweebs Misfits dice set tonight.
Nice.
Just hashtag Asher to enter.
They're gorgeous. All of them. And I want.
Diana said she will be friends with everyone to get them, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
hurt
So
Mennen's
we can live
feelings
vicariously.
at all.
Twitter wasn't invented, so you wouldn't know.
Touche.
So what are you guys up to? You got big plans? I think Kira's having a Halloween party tonight.
Halloween party.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Pretty
my.
much the same old, Jared. Just gonna go to Kira's.
Mennen would probably wake up and he's like, "Why couldn't I have died after I told her?" Now I have to see her again.
JW is gonna find a pair of scissors in her room and start chopping off her hair. She's gonna find clothes that mismatch, that look different, and just puts them on. She's gonna find like mom's makeup and like is like, you know, and just like creeps in, puts a whole bunch of makeup on just to look different,
Okay.
and
All
then
right.
grabs her walkie-talkies, grabs her bat, and runs to her bike before her parents wake up and goes to Kira's.
Okay, you're going directly to Kira's?
Yep.
Cool. What's April doing this fine morning? Dad's down in the kitchen making breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip breakfast, but I'll just throw on the classic, the jeans, the boots. She's not switching things up today. She does not have the energy. So she's just gonna tell Dad she'll be back later for movies. Grab a piece of toast and hop on her bike, head to Kira's.
Piece of toast on the bike. Mennen. What are you doing? There's grayish green smoke coming from across the street.
Yeah, I know that's the jerky. I remember. No, so Mennen this time, after seeing like the whole situation that he did, he's actually gonna dress up. Like he's gonna put on a nice shirt, do his hair, put on a baseball cap and have his hair like come out, And then he's gonna throw on a Letterman's jacket. He's never played sports in his life. It even says Scott on the back. But somehow he has this Letterman's jacket. And looks in the mirror, does the little like eyebrow thing, puts on a bunch of hairspray and cologne that probably doesn't smell good. But he doesn't know it's his dad's cologne. And he is he's going to slowly walk his bike to Kiera's house.
Okay. All right. You'll get there a little later than everybody else.
That's fine with him.
Kyra, you wake up to the familiar sound of your parents leaving and car driving off.
Kiera, I feel like this time just lays in bed and just stares at the ceiling and doesn't get out of bed for like hours. Not, like I think that everybody would show up and Kiera is still just laying in bed and just staring.
Okay. Time passes, and eventually there is the knock at the door that you've been expecting. Well,
Scott.
one of the two people you've been expecting. You know Scott's coming, and you assume your crew is coming. But which one's first?
Kiera just yells, "Just come in!" down the stairs.
April, you hear it just come in from outside.
I'll go in and head upstairs to where I know her bedroom is.
JW arrives almost just as April
Right
is
before.
stepping inside.
Come on, she's still upstairs. Let's find out how she died. And we'll walk in and see her, I guess, still laying there and be like, "Oh man, rough one. How'd you die?"
Hi.
Kira's like just still in bed, like not presentable. Like,
Yeah.
Like we haven't seen her that way in a long
You guys
time.
have never seen Kiera like without her makeup and
Oh,
hair
Yeah.
done.
Well, I mean, and JW has like totally
JW
different
the
clothes.
Oh, right.
I chopped my hair off.
new look.
It's like short.
You look
Is
nice.
that the bodies thing? Is that
I'm
what that's
trying
about?
something different. I want to look different from what we always look like, and I think
From
we-
what our 10 dead bodies
I-
look like.
I think we should all look different, and I'm being serious, guys. I think we should all look different and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll have to tell once Mennen gets here. We can catch up on last night.
So what
Different.
happened, Kiera? How did you die?
I was drowned by the coal man. I was investigating down the mine, and I came across, I think, like the area that he lives in or something, like a little section where had a bed, and I saw tombstones for his family.
They're down
Wait,
there?
Really?
They're
I
down
think that-
there?
I think that he just left them there, maybe as like a way to memorialize them or something.
Yeah,
Or
he
it
must
could
have done that.
actually be them.
He must have done. Well, we found their graves in the graveyard, though, didn't we? Which is probably from later on.
About this time, Mennen shows up at the door and is just getting ready to knock when there's a blue Jeep that pulls into the driveway. Mennen, you know this is Scott's Jeep, and you see a guy in a very familiar Letterman's jacket kind of hop out and looks at you awkward for a second and
Oh, jeez.
just walks up to the front door and knock, knock, knock. He doesn't say anything to you. He's just kind of staring at you.
Mennen stares back. I like your jacket.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. I'll catch you later, dude. And Mennen just walks in her house.
Whoa, 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 whoa. after he calls after you, he's like, Kiera!
Yeah.
He starts to go up the stairs. He's like, no. This is a cool dweebs meeting, sir. You're gonna need to head out of here.
Kiera, who's this weird guy going up to your bedroom? And he starts like rolling up the sleeves.
Oh,
and you see him like
okay.
loosen.
We doing this today, Scott? Because I've had a rough week.
Mennen.
We're gonna come out of the bedroom when we hear
There's
this.
so much noise coming that
I'm
you guys
about
rush
to
out.
conspiracy chop you right in the throat, Scott.
I don't even know who you are, dude.
Oh, you're about to learn who I am.
We're gonna hold Mennen back.
Hold me back, crew. Hold me back, dweebs. Cool dweebs.
I'm not holding you back, man. This is your fault.
I'm kind of just holding the back of his shirt, but like not really putting a lot of effort into it.
Kiera is just gonna like run out and see this commotion and just hold up. Everybody just stop, okay? Just stop. Scott, you're here for the wine coolers. Put them in the fridge. We'll see you at school.
He's just like pointing at this dude.
Just, we have a meeting. I have a school meeting, book report or something. Yeah, a book report.
Yeah, book report.
Yeah, right. You guys, we have
Yeah.
that book report.
You wouldn't have read it. You wouldn't know, Scott.
A book report.
Scott walks past DeWall, kind of like
DeWall?
or Scott walks past Mennen with the wine coolers headed towards the fridge, and they kind of do the awkward hallway pause. He turns sideways to sidestep, and
you want to
he
dance?
he like shoulders into Mennen as he
Mennen,
continues in.
Holding.
You're lucky the lady doesn't want me to drop you.
You just hear the fridge
Don't.
close, and he walks back eating like he's got a piece of ham, lunch meat that he's just biting on as he walks back.
Did you just take my ham?
He just puts his hand on Mennen, kind of pushes him against the wall. He's like, whatever, I'll see you at school. And then he walks out. This is bullshit, you hear under his voice. And he drives away with the tires screech and the gravel shoots up and pegs the side of the house.
I flip Mennen around and I go, what the hell happened to you?
I have no idea. Thank you so much for getting me out of that.
Also, she is JW.
Oh my God, your hair!
Yeah, I'm trying something new so we don't die again, so we all look different. But what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, me too. You see the letter?
I guess Mennen got the memo also to do something different. Did you guys collaborate or something?
I can smell the difference.
Yeah, I can too. That's some
Difference.
yeah.
Some Calvin Klein.
Yeah, I'm like Kyra would probably know the scent. She would just like name it off, like, oh, that's like Calvin Klein
Hugo.
number 3 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, thought you might enjoy that.
So
Okay.
this whole new getup, it's both of you, I guess.
Well, hold on.
We should tell them about the bodies.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Okay. So let's discuss where April and I ended up. We ended up in this area where our bodies were all piled up. There's like 12 and 11 versions of us.
Mm-hmm.
He has collected us and put us down there.
Yeah.
And then Kira's telling us he found his room with tombstones?
Wait, are we not the real us?
That's what we don't know. There was literally, they had all our stuff. They had our backpacks and our flashlights and our different outfits, and they were like, they died the way we died.
And Roger was also down there too. And there were
Like
way
a lot
more
of 'em.
versions of him. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. This
So
is a
he's
lot of
collecting
information.
us. He's collecting us and putting us down there. And that's why I woke up and chopped my hair off. And now I look like crap. And I'm wearing this.
No, you look
I
great,
wanna try something
JW.
different.
Yeah, I'd like the short hair.
You'll be more aerodynamic now for running away.
Anyway, so I did this because I thought maybe if we look different, he wouldn't go after us. But who knows?
It is weird that he would collect the bodies like that. But anyways, we're open to conspiracies, alternate universes. Maybe he's an alien. We don't really know where to go from here.
Okay, well, the first thing that comes to my head is that we're in a simulation and we're just copies of ourselves that keep getting repeated over day after day until we figure out the simulation or until the AI program eventually destroys itself due to complications of it overpowering.
So
Okay.
you're saying there's a headquarters of someone trying to take over us right now.
That's one possibility.
So do you think City Hall has it?
No, I burnt that to the ground, remember?
It's back. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad.
Any other theories?
I mean, were we just in one pile or did you find us scattered or?
I mean, there was kind of too many for like just one pile, but they were like not just strewn about completely. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Did you look through the, like, I know this sounds gross, but did you look through the pile?
I did.
Yeah.
We did. We didn't find anything. It's just different, like walkie-talkies and flashlights and baseball bats. I mean, it's everything that we've tried.
Okay. Kiera, you said that you found the graves.
Right.
What did the tombstone say?
They had initials, EW or EY and I forgot the other one, but
Was it an M?
was it MY and EY? I
Because
believe.
his wife was Elizabeth, right?
Right.
And his daughter was Margaret, who's the one who gave
Yep.
away all the land.
Yeah.
So
I didn't actually look much at tombstones. It was
Hey-
I just
Wait, wouldn't his granddaughter be Margaret? Because it was a
Oh.
it was a generation after.
It's
Wait,
Margaret. Margaret's the granddaughter.
yeah.
No, Edith is the granddaughter.
Oh,
Edith.
Oh
is the
yeah,
granddaughter.
yeah. Margaret is his daughter. Edith is the one that was the granddaughter who married
Okay.
a Lockhart. But didn't we? Well, we had that theory before about him just thinking that they died. So if he's been down there all that time since, then maybe he just made those. Because we know that they lived. They lived and they did stuff and they buried
that's what I'm
Ashers.
thinking.
Do
I
we
think-
need to take him to the cemetery?
Well, we can't take him anywhere.
I
We'll
mean,
just
he
get the
can
murder out.
chase us to the cemetery.
Yeah,
But,
but,
I mean,
how
that
are we
would
gonna get him
show-
to look at a tombstone?
I don't know. I've died
We don't even know if he
17
can
times.
read. he might not be able to read
He pushed my head and body through a ground.
through a ground.
So- what part of the mine were you guys in? Do you even know? Because
It was
when I-
down.
when I was looking in the part where he was, this little alcove where he was, I guess where he sleeps or something, there was a ladder that went down into the small cavern. And it looked like there was an escape of sorts that I could swim to, but of course I couldn't make it in time before he murdered me.
Okay,
We just went down from where it caved in, and
I have
it was a dead end.
another thought.
Hmm.
If we can't take him to the bodies, what if we take the bodies to him?
Oh gosh, you want to dig up more graves?
Grave digging?
okay, but
Ew.
how are we going to transport them over to the mine when people are walking in the streets and seeing us having corpse and bones and
What?
It should
Whoa.
just be.
Stop!
It shouldn't. I mean, we're not gonna bring. It wouldn't be like a whole coffin. Like, I mean,
What if
Yeah, we can fit bones in our backpacks.
ugh.
Gross!
What if we
That's
no,
so
that's
disgusting.
what if we bring some sort of proof to him that
It,
his family
you guys, it's Halloween. Who's to say that we're not just taking these skeletons to put up for Halloween?
It's true. Scott News agrees with me.
I mean,
how-
I
what
think we
makes
can
us
put them in
think-
our bags. I think that's a better idea.
I mean, Kiera, you have to have like a gym bag or something, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
We can.
I still think we should show some other sort of proof that his family was alive, like the news clippings or anything that we found, any
Do
proof
you-
or evidence.
Do you think he can read, Kiera?
That's what I'm asking.
I mean, you're right. He probably doesn't even want to listen
What
to
if-
us.
What if we film it and somehow project it onto something so he can see it? So
I
you're
think
saying
the
he doesn't
brain project like the grave, like the tombs, or
just anything. Because, Mennen, you keep saying he's not going to read it. What if we like show him?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we have to do grave robbery.
I just have a strong feeling if we can show him the bones that aren't burned, that they were alive, he can have a sense of closure, that he didn't go through all this torment and lose his family. His family was able to live.
How are we going to
No.
dig up these graves and not have anyone see us?
We already did
literally-
it once.
Yes. Thank April. Thank you.
I don't remember. I have the worst memory.
Yeah.
We dug up his grave and found nothing there.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I mean, and there was only
Fine.
that
His
like one
family.
attendant, but he like wasn't even really there. I think he's like really old.
So let's go dig up the other graves. Maybe they're not there either. Maybe something else is down there.
We can split.
Maybe.
We can split it into two groups. It could be April, Kiera, me, JW, or I don't know, me, Kiera.
Or you,
April,
Kiera,
JW.
And
I don't. I'm just spitballing here, guys.
Yeah, if you go with Kyra, you'll be digging the whole hole. But yeah, great idea. You did it. Take her. They're probably right next to each other. I would assume. When we found
think
them,
they
were they
were
next
when
to
we
each
found
other?
them.
Yeah, they were right.
Their graves are in. They're not directly next to each other, but they're very close. They're in that like Asher corner.
Right. Okay. I mean, we gotta try
I
something
guess.
new, right?
Yep.
I guess.
Just like your
Um,
hairstyle.
But I still think you
Right.
two should dress differently as well.
Oh, me?
Right.
Yeah.
How about
No.
April? April, you come up to my closet, and I'm sure there's something different that you don't normally wear, aka not black.
AKA
that
probably the
you
whole
can-
closet.
Yeah.
I
There's
just,
there's a lot of
Okay.
pastels up there.
I just
Okay.
want to say, who wants to give me some frosted tips?
I don't think we have time for bleaching hair.
No? Okay. Just throwing it out there.
I think
Maybe
you look
that's one to
different
try
enough,
after. Yeah, you already did your whole thing.
You look
Yeah.
plenty different.
Like in a good way? No, don't answer that. No, it's fine.
Kira's just like, let's go, April.
And then maybe here I can give Kyra like my flannel, and maybe you can wear like some
Yeah,
of your
you know what?
mom's clothes or something. I don't
think
know. I
the
didn't bring
flannel will
extra.
do. I would not be caught dead in flannel, so
Okay.
I will.
Great, he'll never know. I'm gonna try and find like the most functional-ish outfit in her closet, not like a mini skirt, but probably different. Out of my usual
Function.
color palette. Can I
Yeah,
still
I
wear
mean,
my
Just
boots?
never function.
You guys can
April.
take the time and differentiate your wardrobes and so
Maybe
you
some
look,
like plaid pants.
look like a different group of folks.
Put on a hat.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen over the next little bit here. We're gonna take a quick moment to chat with
Oh.
fans.
Oh, they're temporary.
Then we're gonna go to a break.
Oh,
Then we're gonna come back to Kira's flashback, and then we're gonna enact your plan.
nice.
That's our
Oh my
roadmap.
gosh, we only have one half left.
let's chat with chat. Chat with
Dang.
chat.
Chat.
Diana, you are really jumping today.
It freaks me out. I get
It always happens right when I'm starting to lean forward more. And then I'm like, "Ah."
I didn't freak out one time, but
It's Lucas Martinez says, I'm 98% sure bringing a 100-year-old skeleton to him and saying, here's your daughter might not work. Might anger him.
Probably.
oh god.
What's another death? You know?
Yeah.
Serendipity's comment made me LOL. Said, I mean, throw the bones of his family at him. He won't be mad at all.
Clearly, chat, do you guys think this is a good idea? Clearly.
We tried throwing fire at him. We've got cocktails. We've got like bats. None of it's worked. Maybe bones. Maybe it's it.
Yeah, we'll see.
We gotta do something.
Dude, another call out for that Sweet Rush t-shirt.
Ooh.
Hey,
That's like,
it's
I guess we know who wins the t-shirt game this week.
I know.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before, because April would wear it, you know? Although I do like that you have you both have
awesome.
you guys all look exactly like your characters, though I couldn't find my green flannel. I was so mad.
Oh.
But I have a choker this time, so we're good.
Yeah. Just a reminder, if you're here on, or you're just joining us, we are giving away an Owl Creek Ridge Cool Dweebs Misfit Gemstone dice set by Norse Foundry.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And all you have to do to enter that is hashtag Asher in chat, ASHER, and you will be entered, and we will do that drawing later tonight. Must be in chat with us to announce it. And as I said, Norse Foundry is providing that because they're awesome and we love them. What else? What other chat we got going on here?
My mom says, "Have you tried a hug?" And then Penguin Witch Doctor says, "Actually, they kind of did."
We kind of did, yeah.
It's true.
Oh my god.
McCranky Stank earlier said, kid gets a kiss from JW, death number 2, and hugged by Kiera as he's dying, number 5 and 6. And now he's a playa.
Well, there's a new quote on the channel.
Oh,
Pushed
yeah.
my head and body through a ground, Mennen.
Aw.
Um,
Oh my god.
all right, let's. So we got all the bits and the follows. Scott Denuzzo is gifting a sub to Kuragari here.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Awesome.
Let's take a quick little break,
Okay.
and we'll come
Break
back
time.
with a flashback, a formative year, a formative moment
Yay.
in our very own Kiera.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Matthew Lillard. You've probably seen me in many a horrible movie back in the 90s. Can we start again? It's me, Matt! Hi, I'm major motion picture star Matthew Lillard. Hi. All right, Sam. I'm Matthew Lillard. What's the line? You just do whatever the fuck. I almost had it. I got a booger on my shirt. What's the first line? I was in terrible movies during the 90s. You grew up on them and you watched them, sucker. My name is Matthew Lillard. You may know me as Beetle from Beetle and Grimm's. Last couple of years, our company is focused primarily on the DM, creating battle maps, in-world handouts, jewelry items, and of course, stuffed animals. Now it's time to focus on you, the players. Because when we gather around a table, we're not there to hear a story, we're there to tell a story. All of us. And sometimes that story goes on for years and is remembered only on coffee-stained scraps of paper or 3 random journals. But worst of all, it's in your head. And why is that bad? Because I'm not that smart. Bill's way smarter than me. When he says it's Grimm that killed the frost giant that was on its way to destroy the town, I can't really argue with him because I don't have it on a journal. And if I had it in a journal, sitting on a bookshelf, you could just say, hey, check out my journal. We all know the problem with a journal. In a real game, when are you gonna use that thing? On a real night of gaming, you bounce from a core rule book to the advanced player's guide, and of course your character sheet. And the entire game goes like boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, to boom, 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 boom. You never go back to this thing. And again, the story is only in your brain, and Bill's telling you that he is the real champion. But what if? Stay with me here. What if, Charlie? Charlie, thanks. What if we created a single book specifically tailored for your character class? And what if it had an enormous character sheet to record every detail of your character? every stat, every strength, weakness, magic item, enemy, ally, even your familiar. And then took all the official Pathfinder rules, the spells, feats, and skills that you need for your class and your class only, and combined that with an expansive journal to capture your story. And obviously, it's only useful if it's on heavy paper to handle the years of wear and tear, and bound on a lay-flat binding so you can use every inch of it. And of course, us being us, we add amazing artwork from across the Pathfinder universe, as well as our own custom pieces, commissioned specifically for this book. And that's why I'm here today, to introduce you to Beetle and Grimm's complete character chronicle. Character sheet, rulebook, journal, all in one. The tools to tell your story and the pages to preserve it. If my story had been included in one of these, I'm pretty sure that Beetle, the greatest dungeon delver ever, would have been the true hero of the group. Not Bodum, not Tanner, and definitely not Grimm. Because it all would have been written down, the incontestable truth. Or at least, a well-documented lie. Which is just as good. I'm Matthew Lillard, and we are Beetle and Grimm.
Add the Sirenscape Online player to your virtual tabletop sessions for immersive sounds and epic music broadcast to your players in real time with seamless quality. The online player bridges any distance to bring your gaming group together. Get the Sirenscape Online player today at Sirenscape.com.
was rude.
I'm just drinking water.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to our last hour and a half of Occurrences at Owl Creek Ridge. I have been tormenting and mentally anguishing my players for the past 6 weeks, and I'll be honest with you, it's been a delight taking their fears and twisting them. But one of my favorite things that we do is we have flashback scenes. And everyone has gotten a flashback except Kiera until just now. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a flashback scene with Kiera and back to her formative years. And get a little insight on maybe why she's the way she is. We'll see. All right. I want to change to the right music here. Okay. All right, Kiera. New York City.
Ooh.
Kiera, 7 years old. Older brother Daniel, 11 years old. Kiera, her brother, and their mother walk through Central Park, playing and running back and forth. They went and saw the monarchs at the North Butterfly Gardens. Then Daniel and Kiera pretended to solve an ancient language that was etched on Cleopatra's needle. Over to the carousel to ride the horses up and down and all around, followed by hide and seek at the arches, all while Mom patiently read a book or chatted with locals. When Kiera, you are currently it for a game of hide and seek. You cover your eyes. You begin to count. You make it to 20. Ready or not, here I come. You go and search for Daniel. Now, Daniel's been clever so far at his hidings. At one point, he was at the top of the arch on the outside of the bridge, kind of holding on to the edgings. He's been inside a bush. He's been hiding behind rocks. He even joked that he might next time hide in the water with breathing through a straw. You'll never find him. He's always been a better hider than you. Searching around. 10 minutes go by. You've no clue where brother Daniel is. You announce your Ollie Ollie oxen free for him to come out. But he never appears. Another 10 minutes passed, and he's still nowhere to be seen. Your mother doesn't seem to be concerned, hasn't noticed anything yet, but you feel something is innately wrong. What do you do?
Well, I think that I would try to. I think I would be afraid to tell my mom because I wouldn't want her to be mad. So I kind of at first will try to just play it off like, oh yeah, we're playing a game. And I'll kind of return to Mom and say like, just playing a game. It might be a little bit longer if that's okay. We kind of just want to play a little bit longer.
Yeah, she sits down. She's watching. There's some like model sailboat races out on the lake that she's watching. Every once in a while, she glances your direction.
And Kiera is going to try to just scour this park again and just start yelling out for Daniel and just yell out his name.
You start looking around the park as best you can. You can't quite backtrack to everywhere you've been because it's such a large space. You glance over towards the needle. You don't see him standing there. You check back on the bridge side where he hid one round, and he is not there. Looking around, I think maybe he got back on the carousel. So you go back over and you watch. You see the carousel load and unload. Daniel's not here.
Oh man. What about the lake? He said he was gonna hide in the lake. Maybe he actually is there. Maybe he really is under the water. Maybe he's just that good. She's gonna try to go over to the water and just like even look in herself, maybe look underwater, like bob her head in and just try to look.
Okay, you head over the lake. You start digging through the reeds and the cattails that are here. Looking, you dip your face in the water, open your eyes, which wasn't a good idea. It's very dirty.
Yeah.
It's Central Park. But you look around and there's nothing, no sign of him. You pivot to go back and begin search anew when out of the corner of your eye, over by a large rock near where the pathway goes underneath the bridge, the stone arch bridge, you see what appears to be a Nike Velcro shoe. Just the left shoe of it looks very similar to the shoes that your brother wears.
Gonna run up to the shoe and just grab it and then start yelling again for Daniel.
This time you're yelling with a little more urgency, and your mother comes up. She's what's wrong, sweetie?
I feel like at this moment, Kyra would actually start crying. And she'll just like hand the shoe or just kind of show it to her mom. And we were playing hide and seek, and I've been looking for the past, I don't even know, and I can't find him.
At the sight of the shoe, you see your mother takes on an entire different expression. You've seen her upset. You've never seen her panicked. She is running back and forth, asking if they've seen her son. You've never seen her like this. Time passes. Eventually, your mother manages to get the attention of two of the local police within the park. The rest of the evening is essentially a blur as police and investigators are coming and going. At the end of the day, there has been no other sign of your brother Daniel. And this was 7 years ago. Deep down, Kiera thinks that Daniel's still probably out there somewhere. But as of right now, there's no trace of him. The only positive, and the term positive is incorrect here, but the only positive to come out of this is that while you may blame yourself, it is clear that your mother does not blame you for Daniel's disappearance. But who knows? Maybe you'll find him yet. And now we are back standing in your kitchen.
What the heck, Jared?
No.
Everyone got a super sweet and nice flashback, and then Kiera's family is abducted?
Or tragic backstory. I told you guys.
All of our stories aren't happy stories, y'all.
True.
Well, you know who you might need? A boyfriend with conspiracy theory expertise.
Wow.
I know what he is.
We're Kiera and I bonded over lost family members.
I know, right?
Okay, where were we? We're going to desecrate a graveyard. That's right.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We're all dressed up as different people, and
I just read my letterman says Scott, so if anyone gets in trouble.
All right, we hop on our bikes.
Yeah.
You head to the graveyard here at like 8 a.m.
Sure. With shovels.
I mean, you guys know exactly
gym
where
bag.
you're going.
Yeah.
You've been here, and you make your way back to the back Asher corner of the graveyard. There is a caretaker that you know walks the grounds, but you haven't seen him in a while. He didn't bother you at all last time we were here.
Right.
Either.
He just walks past, sees us, and he's like, "Yep, this happens."
hey kids. Yeah.
Actually, Diana and April, well, April and JW, you're thinking about it, and you can see the caretaker on the far side of the graveyard as you come in. He looks very familiar to you. He's wearing a brown vest and a wrinkled white shirt.
Is he the crazy guy?
Yeah, April thinks, hey, that's my grandpa, but not really. It's my fake grandpa.
Wait, no. Is he the guy from the jail?
Yeah, he looks to be the same guy. He is keeping to himself. But that might be Albert.
Well, no good has come of interacting with him so far.
Well, I don't know. Should we go talk to him?
Maybe after we desecrate the graves?
We're gonna have handfuls of bones and dirt on our hands.
They'll be in the... Oh, yeah, you're right. But I don't want him to... I mean, if we draw attention to ourselves, I don't know.
Let's go talk.
I think we should find out why he's here.
I think you guys should go talk to him, and I'll start on these graves.
Okay, but he doesn't remember anything.
It doesn't matter. You have no idea. And I just tug April and I drag her over with me.
I hope you guys can dig 2 whole graves up super, super fast.
You shout into the daytime.
Yeah. No, I mean, we only have him. This guy's crazy and he doesn't remember anything every time we talk to him. So might run out of time.
Worth a chance.
All right, lead the way.
I am. I'm dragging you. So
you guys walk over and it's the same guy. It's Albert for sure. He is hunched over, kind of leaning on a shovel, half asleep. In his right hand that hangs at his side is a half-empty bottle of whiskey.
Hey, Albert.
Hey. No, not so loud.
Sorry. How's it going?
What?
How's it going? Do you remember me?
No. I deal with the dead.
What, but yeah, but you were in the jail that one time, remember? How'd you get out?
I've been in the jail a lot of times.
Yeah, and the coal man, right?
What?
The coal man.
From like the 1800s?
Yeah.
He like looks at his whiskey bottle and he kind of offers it up to you a little bit.
I'm okay. Yeah, you don't like the coal man has been around again. Did you hear about that?
No. What? It's been a long night.
Oh, all right.
Just give me like an hour, then maybe come talk to me. And he takes a swig of his whiskey again.
Starts early.
What?
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps drinking, he'll remember maybe in an hour.
What are you doing in the graveyard at this hour?
Oh, we were just biking by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shortcut to school. And I saw you, and our conversation the other day was so cool, so I decided to say hi to you.
You decided to stop and talk to an old man. Good times. Sure, I can't interest you in any of this?
I think
we have to go to school, so...
School. Stay in school.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
You end up like me. A keeper of the damned. And he kind of laughs himself. And then he's like, oh.
Yep, can't wait.
Yeah. Well, I've got the dead to look after.
All right, have fun. We'll see you later, Albert.
Have fun in school.
Thank you. Have fun drinking.
Halloween.
Ooh.
Boo.
Spooky.
And then I guess we make it look like we're leaving out the front of the graveyard.
Oh, he's not even looking. He's just like, he just goes back to kind of sleeping on his shovel.
That's so weird. How did he know in the jail, but he doesn't know here? Like, how come our versions are always the same and his is not?
Well, he hasn't been to the jail cell yet. This happened the last time I went to talk to him during the day. He just didn't remember anything. Like, he is an alcoholic, and I think he just has this weird, I don't know if it's the alternate reality or if he's just insane or what it is, but he didn't remember anything last time either.
Yeah, but our realities are pretty much the same. How come his isn't?
I don't know. He's not like, what's his name? The candy guy or us.
Roger. But he has to be if he knows about the Candyman and that one day in jail when he was like, "Oh, you know, you're gonna die." I mean, he knows.
I don't know. I don't have any better way to. We keep trying, but I don't know. I think it's just I don't know a glitch in the AI whatever the heck Mennen was saying. I don't know.
They're buying in, Mennen. They're buying it.
It doesn't make sense. I don't know.
I just say let's just go back. Let's go back to see what they're doing. Yeah, they're doing.
Mennen and Kiera, you're standing between two graves, one Elizabeth York Asher and one Margaret Asher.
I guess.
Yeah. I guess I'll take a shovel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll start digging.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So about yesterday or today or I don't know. But
Yeah. What was the last thing you remember before you know? Sorry.
No, I'm used to it. I remember telling you I loved you.
Okay, so that was actually there. It wasn't, crazy.
Yeah.
Did you actually mean that, or did you just, say it?
And Mennen like really nervously, he's like, and he looks up to you and he's like, I've always meant it. And I just never was able to tell you. And I don't know, being near you makes me so nervous, and that's why I dressed up in this clothes, because I thought this is what you like, and I don't know.
I feel like as Mennen is getting all like flustered and talking, Kyra will like quickly like give him a peck on the cheek. And then she's just like, oh, no, let's start digging. And then she's just gonna like grab the shovel and just start like heaving one of the graves. I'll get this one. You can get the other one.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna like completely change the subject.
When we walk up, I would be like, what? What? Kira's actually digging? I've never seen her work like that.
There's definitely an awkward like air.
Yeah, Mennen's not digging at all. He's just kind of also leaning on the shovel. He's like, oh, hey.
You guys need help?
Hey,
yeah. Some help would be great, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys like totally Did you guys like totally make out and are not telling us? Well, you're acting like
What are you talking about?
What are you here? I can't even stand what you're saying to me right now, JW. I can't even believe it.
Your face is red.
My face is always red.
Okay, just
you look down, it's not even the right grave, man.
Yeah. Bill, I'm so sorry.
I start helping out with one of the graves now.
Yeah, I'll help as well.
Together, working together, you manage to uncover both the caskets of Elizabeth York Asher and Margaret York Asher.
So like, who's gonna take the bones? Because I'm not. And I just like take my big gym bag and throw it, and I'm just like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Nose goes.
No, I got it. I knew this was gonna happen. So I'm gonna spend an adversity token.
Okay.
To have gloves in my bag.
Just like garden work gloves kind of thing?
Yeah.
So Mennen pulls out his gloves, grabs the bag, kind of like maybe stares a little bit too long at Kiera, and then like shakes himself out of it and goes, he's like, oh, okay, here we go. Like pries open the first coffin.
The first coffin opens. There's a puff of dust and just stale air rises in, and you are staring at what you can only assume are the bodies of Elizabeth York. I mean, the bones of Elizabeth York.
Bodies are still there.
More bodies?
There's just like 4 bodies in each coffin.
Okay, I'm so sorry about this. And
We're returning them to their rightful place. It's okay.
so, secondly, I was thinking about this. Kiera, you said that there's graves down there, right?
Yeah, I saw 2 graves.
So what if instead of giving it to him,
We bury it.
where they belong, next to their dad and husband?
Yeah, as long as we can do that before, we get brutally murdered.
Yeah, will he let us touch them?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think one of us. The foot just fell off.
As you're lifting the bones out and putting them into the giant gym bag, Mennen, you notice that lying in the coffin is a bluish cyan and silver ring.
Oh,
You know the stone is kyanite.
Ah, same stone that we find in the mine.
Okay, he will take that and
Maybe we can give him this. You guys wanted something physical. We can try to give him this, and that distracts him long enough for like me or someone to dig. Like, it doesn't even have to be 6 feet. We just need to get him underground.
Yeah. Right. No, I think this will be really helpful.
Looking at the ring itself, you can see on the inside is an inscription. It says, "My dearest Elizabeth, until the end of time."
Aww.
Aww.
Mennen kind of like smiles. And he's like, no, I put both bodies in the same bag. How do I know whose bones are who?
Oh. Why wouldn't we separate them? The smaller one. Oh wait, no, they both grew up. Nope, that doesn't work.
Well, hopefully he's not picky about where they get buried.
I feel like if the graves are like a couple feet apart, it's like probably all within the like safe area, the zone.
That seems reasonable for a man.
This is the bone zone.
Yeah.
This is the bone zone.
Hey, my dad had a van like that.
I was gonna say that's the name of Mennen's new lounge.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So do we try to recover? Do we just run? Does it matter?
No, we should cover it. I would cover it.
Yeah. Let's not like fully desecrate this grave. Let's at least give it some.
I guess the hope is, yeah.
I took the ring and I put it in my pocket,
Okay.
just so we have the option to pull it out quickly.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll help cover the grave. Question for you guys. Did we end up looking for we found the birth certificate. Did we also find death certificates?
No, weren't they removed for the 2 of them?
They
I think
were.
that we couldn't find them. Like they weren't
Yeah.
in there. But we were also looking under the wrong name, I guess, if they both became Ashers. So I don't know that for sure that they weren't there. But we didn't see them.
I'm wondering if we should go back to City Hall and do some more digging.
We've already done enough digging.
Not that digging.
You look over and Albert still has not moved. from his perch on the. You do notice the whiskey bottle's a little more empty than it was.
Are we dropping the bones off at Kiera's house to go there, or?
I don't know. I just want to, like, we should see if we can really find the death certificate. Like, maybe they never died. Maybe this is someone different down here.
Maybe they never.
They would have had to die, right? Because weren't they? They were in like the 1830s.
Maybe they never existed.
Then why is he still attacking us if they never existed, JW?
I mean, that ring there's pretty.
Yeah, it's like it says for forever.
I know, but maybe they never really did exist.
I just realized she was married to someone else and still had this ring, which means she still loved him all along.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She
kept it.
Beautiful.
Should we dig up his body, the guy that she ended up marrying?
Ew. No.
JW's turned into a monster. She's got other bodies.
Well, what if...
I love it.
What if there's something on his body? And maybe it's connected to us, and that's why he wants to keep killing all of us.
I mean, we know that Kiera is a direct descendant of the Ashers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's one connection. And she's a descendant of...
The Yorks.
Yeah, the Yorks as well.
Okay, but what does the three of us have to do anything with that? I mean, Lewis kept dying and doesn't know anything that happened. Scott has died. Carissa has died. And what about Roger? What's his connection with all of this?
Roger said he was unlucky enough to go on the island.
Yeah, I think it's the island.
Maybe it's just...
It's not the island. It's not the island because if you think about it, Lewis has gone to the island. Scott and Carissa have all gone to the island. And only us four and Roger are the only ones that know about this. And drunk Albert when he wants to doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've never met Albert, but seems like a good guy. I don't know, JW. Maybe we were chosen by Cthulhu himself to. Cthulhu is an undergod, and he controls the realms of destruction and mayhem.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Kind of looks like a giant octopus head with a green body.
Kira's just in the corner, like, this is the guy. Huh?
Yeah, I should have taken that back.
Yeah.
I made
no, takes these vaccines.
I don't know.
I don't know. We have a plan. I don't like. Maybe while you guys search, I can try to build some like minor traps to catch like the coal man, so we have enough time to dig. Speak of the devil.
Stop.
We have just about 1 hour left to enter our dice giveaway from Norse Foundry. So just hashtag Asher in chat.
Hashtag Asher.
And you're entered. That's it.
Hashtag Asher.
It's the super easiest thing in the world. Just about 1 hour left to enter. A little under that.
I don't know.
Maybe we won't ever know all the reasons. Maybe we can fix it without knowing.
I don't want it to come down to one of us having to sacrifice ourselves to stop this from happening. Because who knows, if we do this, we might not come back.
Right. If this is some sort of curse or something to break, if we die, it might be it this time.
I just got a crazy idea.
Let's hear it, JW.
What if we go down the mine shaft and Kiera wears the ring and then talks to him? Maybe if he sees the ring, he'll speak.
I don't like that idea.
But she's a connection to him.
I mean,
do we want to put her at risk? Because what if we fix it, but she's already dead?
I mean, we could Scooby-Doo it and I'm sorry, Kiera, like what if like kind of use you as bait
That's what I'm
and
saying.
have him fall into a trap?
Okay, he can fall into a trap, but if she puts the ring on, she can talk to him. Maybe he'll talk to her if he sees the ring.
I don't know. I'm just worried about all of us.
We die every single night.
But that's what I'm saying, JW, is we're this close to solving it. What if we don't come back?
I'm just trying to solve it like the rest of you. This is just an idea.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm just really scared.
No,
JW.
you know what it is?
Mhm.
You're too in love with Kiera now, so you're not thinking like the rest of us. And JW is going to turn around and just kind of cross her arms because JW is now feeling super jealous of this whole new thing.
And Mennen's just kind of like in shock from all this. And he grabs the bag and he's like, I'll see you guys at the house. And he's going to hop on his bike.
Where are you going with these bones?
To Kiera's
Yeah,
house.
be careful. Be careful, you're the bone guy.
Okay, you hop on your bike. You guys watch Mennen kind of to not anger off, but frustrated bike off.
Maybe crying a little bit, but you guys don't see that.
All you know is he's
Tears in
stealing
the
the
wind.
bones.
Okay, well, we have to go back to Kira's anyways. I guess in the end, doing something like that, it would be up to Kiera, so.
So
It's just
Kiera,
an idea. That's all.
I think it's a fine idea. I think I could potentially try to talk to him with the ring. And maybe you guys kind of have a backup of a distraction of sorts where if he doesn't seem to budge, maybe we can try to cause a distraction away from us. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Yeah, I don't think we necessarily. I mean, I guess we can talk more about it, but I don't think we necessarily need to split up or anything. I mean, if
No,
we're trying to
we
get the
don't have to
bones
split
back
up.
and if we're trying to give him the ring anyways, I mean, you could wear it and you can take it off if it seems like the right thing. Like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I think we should stick together in this last time. Well,
Mhm.
we don't even know if it will be. But
We can always hope.
if it doesn't work, then we all go down together, I guess.
Well,
But it's worth a shot.
yeah. I mean, we can create traps like Mennen said and make, I don't know, dumb traps. We can just try. Okay, let's go
We'll
back
go
to our
back
place.
to Kira's.
Yep.
Okay, you all head back to Kira's place. Mennen, you get there a couple minutes before everyone else. Are you doing anything special before anyone gets there?
Yeah, I'm putting rose petals all over the ground. At least. No. No, Mennen will head to the garage and is going to use all of his brain power to start coming up with traps. Wait, Kiera, do you have a pool table?
I feel like maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad would probably have one.
Down in the lounge.
Yeah,
Cool.
the lounge.
So Mennen is going to start creating some traps. One of them being the I don't know the actual name of it, but it's 3 balls all connected in a rope where you throw it and you can tangle up people's legs.
A bolo.
A bolo. So he's going to be creating a bolo, maybe like a few like quick lines to be able to catch anything to trip him up long enough to give us time. And I can roll for that if you need me to.
No, that's fine. I mean, you have time, and you're a bright guy.
I'm so smart.
You rig up a couple trapsy doos.
I put some wine coolers on ice. Play some romantic music. No, I'm back to solving stuff.
It sounds like Chat has met our 6th cast member, the cricket that lives in Megan's air conditioner.
Yes.
I hate him.
Yeah.
He lives here rent free.
After a few moments, everyone else arrives. You guys show up to see Mennen hard at work in Kira's garage. What's everyone doing? It's about 11:30. right now in the morning?
I don't know if Kiera needs a different outfit or anything for her disguise, but I feel like other than the traps, that's all we need.
Yeah, I guess
Montage.
I'll prep another.
I was looking down.
I'll prep another adventurer bag of stuff for us. To get down to the mine.
Flashlights and stuff.
Flashlights, rope, maybe like something to kind of hold the rope into something, since we know we kind of have to climb down. We kind of got a better lay of the land. So we'll get together and put a bag of stuff together.
Yeah.
I guess this is it.
Let's hope so.
Actually, if we're all back together, I feel like things maybe have been a little tense / awkward / just like in general, things have been a little tense. So Kiera kind of, as she's putting everything in a bag, she just says, "Look, JW, I'm sorry if things got, kind of weird back there. I know Mennen's your best friend, and I don't want to encroach on that or anything, like, just, I want us all to be cool, I guess. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I think you're cool, and Mennen's cool too.
You think I'm cool?
Yeah, actually, after the last 12 times that we've been brought back, I've grown to like you guys, I guess.
Aw.
So,
thanks, Kiera. That really means a lot.
yeah.
Look, I'm not mad at you. I just, Mennen's attention, you're best friends, and, we do everything together, and when that gets, when Paul goes into the court and he's distracted, it's just something different, and just feeling a little left out. That's all. I mean, you guys can totally date if you want to. I mean, by all means, but like, it just sucks. My best friend doesn't want to be my friend at the moment, and it's just too tied with girl problems.
Yeah,
Just think of it as an extra best friend or two.
Are you
Instead
in
of
the
one.
mix? Oh.
I mean, are we all in the same room? I thought we were like all in the same area.
Don't talk to me.
Having a one-on-one. I thought I'm not doing anything, so I thought I was just there.
No, I thought you were all kind of gathered in a circle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mennen's still in the garage.
Yeah, he's by himself.
Yeah, with.
Okay, then I'll just be outside
actually,
doing nothing, I guess.
Okay, yeah, actually, I would say that Kiera kind of says, I think that kind of makes me think about how I've treated April in the past, too. Kind of reminds me of, I don't know, we were best friends, too, and then that kind of fell apart, so I don't know. Cherishing a best friend is good, and I don't want to see that happen to you guys. So.
Appreciate it. Happened to me before, and it sucks. And
yeah,
maybe you should, hang out with April sometime if we get through this. I think she'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Or all four of us could totally hang out too.
Yeah, we could go get some more pretzels at the mall. Overpriced pretzels.
I just hope your friends don't get mad at you for hanging out with us losers, but
whatever. I'm, if I have to see Scott throw a sandwich at somebody one more time, I might
we could throw it back at him.
Yeah, we could. We probably should.
Cut to Mennen down in the garage listening to War Pigs by Black Sabbath with a wife beater on and like just chain grinding all these things together.
And then, like bringing up a strip of like wire. Like
yeah.
You do manage to make some baubles and some traps. You gather your supplies. Everything seems to be in order. Kiera has a backup disguise outfit. She's thrown in a bag. She's got the survival bag. You've got your flashlights, your walkie-talkies. What we're doing? You hopping on the boat? You staying here? Where are you going?
Guess we're going back down to the mine.
Getting on that boat.
Yeah.
Okay, you hop onto April's pontoon boat and start sputtering across to to the island in Kyanite Lake. Eventually, you come to rest on the banks and head towards the mine shaft. Standing over the ridge, looking down into the basin, you realize that the mine shaft is sealed currently.
Mm-hmm.
And the last way you got in was using Mennen's face as a door opener.
Couldn't we dig it or dig our way in it? Pry it open?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should do that or toss more boulders or, I mean, I guess those are our options pretty much. Last time we tossed only just the one boulder, right? That one time we came and it kind of made a difference, but not a lot.
Yeah. What if I'm going to walk over with the shovel and start like just hammering it into the middle.
Start digging it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Tracy, give me a brains roll for Kiera. Say DC 6.
Brains. Okay. That's a 3. Could I potentially use something after rolling, or is that?
Yeah. You've got your amplify adversity.
Okay.
You got 2 of those, so you have 6 points there, and you have 1 point regular adversity.
I'm going to amplify adversity.
Okay.
And a reroll.
Oh, and you do have a reroll.
Oh, I do. Do I? Oh, yeah, I do. I forgot I had that. All right, I'll do the amplify adversity. So that is an extra roll. Or
you're just gonna add. You're just gonna add
extra?
3. Yeah.
So, 6.
Okay. You know of a cave that leads up a ladder into his bedroom.
Duh, guys. I totally. It's like it just hit me like a flash of genius. There is a cave. That cave that I tried to swim through. There's got to be that I saw light on the other side, so there's got to be like an entrance around here.
I thought we looked through this entire island that one day.
I think it was like underwater or something because I had to swim.
Oh,
through, like, a little
like we
cavern.
have to swim in?
So hold on, I'm just gonna like try to trace my steps here where I climbed down, where it would be in relation to where I was before the coal man got me. And Kira's gonna like start walking toward the direction of where she thinks the cavern might be.
Yeah, I mean, after it takes a little while, but you can kind of sort out using that you remembered there was you saw like the last rays of light, so you can kind of assess, okay, it was probably on this side of the island, and a little bit you come to a point where you think this might be it. The only way to check would be to submerge and see if you come up.
Oh man, this is the part that I don't like because the water's really cold and I hate it. But we're gonna have to swim.
Oh no, wait a minute. If we go underneath, our flashlights are not going to work anymore. Everything's going to die.
Will the bones even be okay underwater?
I hope so.
I guess we have to find out. He's not going to be in there. Like, do we think he lives there, or it's just like a pit stop, or?
He technically might be there. Yeah. I mean, he won't be immediately there when we swim through. There's like a ladder that goes up. So
what are we gonna do?
He might be there.
Can we all like swim under at this? Is there enough room for us all to go together?
Yeah, it's wide enough that you can go together.
All right.
I feel like we all need to be there at the same time. I'm worried.
I'll go first, I guess. And
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. We're not going to have any light when we go over there. Everything's going to die. Our electronics are going to die.
I mean, what other option do we have if we dig our way in? There's still not. Well, I guess there would be flashlights that way. Maybe if we don't fall and die.
JW, you're always prepared. Don't you have like some Ziploc bags in your backpack?
I'll use my anniversary token to be a treasure hunter and look around the island. There's garbage in my backpack.
Yeah, you find some Circle K plastic bags that have washed up on the shore. You could definitely wrap your stuff in that.
I shake out the water and I say, okay, walkie-talkies, wow, brain fart, flashlights, everything in here now, go.
Wait, you said on the bodies had stuff, right?
What?
The bodies you guys found, they had like our stuff.
Yeah, but we never found. We went all the way down and went down every side route, and we never found the room that Kiera's talking about.
Okay.
So I don't know if they're connected.
Yeah, we don't know how far down that is, but that's a good point, and we can find more stuff if we find us.
Right.
Gross. Okay, stuff in. Go.
Okay.
All right, everybody, prepare for really cold shock.
Okay.
And
Gonna plug my backpack.
Jump in the cold water.
Okay, you guys jump in the water. Start kind of diving under, looking around. It's bright enough that you can see there is an overhang. Not exactly where you're at, but maybe 15 yards down. You can kind of see that it overhangs the cape a little bit more. Swimming over, you duck under the stone outcrop, go down about 5 feet under a little kind of nub of stone and pop up in a cavernous, empty kind of room. It's very black in here. Actually, it's not, because the light from the water is reflecting up. And you, Kyra, this is the room that you were in.
Okay. So up this ladder over here is where he might be. So just be ready. Do you have that ring?
Yeah, the ring. Do we have the ring ready?
Yeah. I have the ring, and he will take it and grab Kira's hand and slide on the ring.
You put a ring on it?
Just
Wow.
I mean, it's probably a little big for.
It is,
Arthur,
yeah, it's a little big
like,
for you.
Like
You could move it to your index finger and it might fit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
You get the ring on Kira's finger.
Prepare those weapon things, I guess. We may need them.
Yeah. I made 2 bolos, a net, and some quick release nooses. So
Whatever that is, I trust that it works.
yeah, so it's just basically if we can get it around him, pull it, it will sink tight, and we can basically use something to trip him.
Are any of us tall enough to get it around his neck?
No, we don't have to. Like, he just has to step in it.
Oh, okay.
Like, we have it on the ground,
I see.
steps on it, and
Okay.
Got it.
In front of you is a treacherous climb up a makeshift kind of ladder. It's going to be a flight DC 6 to climb for each of you, unless you can convince me that it's something else.
It's which one?
It's going to be flight.
Flight. Okay.
Right.
And it's a 6, and my flight is a 6. A D6.
I'm going to
Yeah, I feel
use a dice explosion to be safe.
Explode it.
Oh,
got it.
yes.
yay! Got an 8.
14 for me.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
I too am going to
Thanks,
use a
chat.
reroll.
I got the same number I got the first time, so I'm gonna use an explode.
Yeah.
That's still only a 5. And I'll use my amplify adversity and make it an 8. Bam! Thanks, chat.
Okay, you all managed to climb up this rickety, wet, and kind of mucky ladder that's kind of dug into the side of this hewn out tunnel. You come to the top, and Kiera, you remember that there is that table that is resting on top of the exit here. It was pretty easy for you to move out of the way, but if you would move it, it might give away that you're there.
Oh, shoot. May have a small problem.
What's
This
wrong?
table, he had a table covering the ladder. It's probably gonna be at the top here. If we move it, he might hear it.
Do we know he's in there?
If he, maybe we can try to peek up and look in beforehand.
Yeah, do that.
Just
who's
stick
going
your
first?
hand out.
Just
Stick the ring out.
Yeah, I'm the one going first.
Toodles!
I am going to pop my head up and just kind of look and see if I can see anything or hear anything.
Cautiously, you kind of jostle the table just enough to the side to get a crack, and you feel the wind kind of pushing in, but you do not see or hear anything up there.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up, coast clear. And Kira's just gonna go for it because that's convinced her enough. So could be still in danger, but she's convinced. So she's gonna try to give the table over just a little bit,
Just enough to get out.
Yeah, for us
All right.
small kids.
Yeah, you guys see Kiera kind of her legs go up and disappear out of this hole, leaving the three of you in this little pit.
I look at Men and I'm like, go save your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I assume he was after.
I actually, April, can you go up first? I wanna talk to JW real fast.
Yep. Let's get in there quick. I'm gonna zoom up the
While
ladder.
you're on the ladder, and
Yeah.
have a talk really quick.
Quick before the coal man comes. And
April scampers up and swoops out the gap, joining Kiera up in this room, and we're left with two in the ladder.
we don't have time for this.
Well,
My God!
Every time, Diana.
well, this might be the only time I get. And Mennen will go in and hug her and go,
Like hanging from this weird, awkward ladder.
oh, I thought we were still on the ground.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can slow me down. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He will go in and hug her and just, I'm sorry for how I've been acting. I'm just not sure how to really deal with how I feel right now. But I want you to know that we're always going to be together. We're always, you're my best friend and you were my only friend, and nothing will change that. I need you in my life, JW. I can't go on with fighting with you.
It's okay to have a crush, and it's okay to like someone. Just remember that I'm here too. And don't forget about me.
No, I'm sorry.
We've been through a lot, and I don't want to lose my best friend.
Yeah, you're right. And he tears start to well up in his face, and he's like, conspiracy theory for life.
Conspiracy theory for life.
And
Do a handshake.
You do your secret.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do we can't show it on air because that's how secret it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, he kind of smiles and he goes, if anything happens, I want to make sure that you three get out alive.
It's all right. We're going to keep on dying and we'll all wake up again together. Don't worry.
I know, buddy. And with like a half smile, he starts to move up the ladder.
Oh God, I'm last.
You're left alone at the bottom of this ladder.
No.
But you have the lights, so
I go up afterwards, and I hope no one grabs my leg or I get.
you climb up the ladder.
Oh, God.
And just as you're squeezing out from between the table and the ladder hole, an arm reaches in to help pull you up, and it's Mennen
Okay.
pulling you up into the room. You are now standing in a room that could only be described as a makeshift bedroom of sorts. There's the table that you've slid slightly to the side, made from an old cable spool. There is a ratty mattress made of mud and hay and a little bit of fabric. And then right where Kiera's standing.
Adam just walked around the corner, scared the crap out of me.
Well, I told him he could be the coal man in the movie, so.
It's practicing.
Right where Kiera's standing, looking at the wall, carved into the wall, as if made from a thumb, are two gravestones, or two tombstones with the initials EY on one and MY on the other. There is one exit from this room that appears to head back towards where the main mine shaft is.
Is there any? Can we look around this room for anything else?
I mean, it's pretty bare. There's a couple candles, but nothing. There's no like material objects really.
Well, there they are. The two tombstones, I guess.
So it's just the tombstones. That's it?
Yeah, I don't even know if we can dig here. Maybe we should just lay the bones.
Yeah, I was
in
gonna
front
say
of them.
just put them there and see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's best if we lay them at least in front of their tombstones.
Well, they're combined into one big pile of bones.
It'll just
so.
yeah, just one pile in front of the two tombstones.
You're standing there trying to discuss or trying to figure out exactly how to process everything, where to put the bodies, when you hear the distinct sound of gravel, footsteps, and dragging metal coming from up the hallway, heading your direction, getting louder.
Grab the weapons.
All right, start digging, you guys. Start digging.
Digging?
Yeah. JWs, you start digging.
I thought we were just laying the bones on top.
No. We need to put them. We need to put them underground. It doesn't matter if they're an inch or a foot. They need to at least be underground. And Mennen will step to the side, out of arm or pick reach.
Like
to
the
where
side, like by the door hole, like.
Yeah. So is it a circular room or is it square?
This room's pretty square.
Okay, cool. So here's the door itself where he would walk through. Mennen wants to be off to the side, to like where only his peripheral would be able to catch him, and he would be able to get at least a throw if anything goes wrong.
And don't forget, we have the ring too.
Yeah, put the ring on.
We have to get him to see it.
Kiera is going to, make sure the ring is still on, but also she's gonna grab the table that was by the ladder and try to put it in front of the door to kind of maybe try to jam. If it's a door, maybe jam it.
It's not like a real door. It's just like an opening.
Oh,
there's wood. There's a wood lentil holding.
Well, this probably will only temporarily just stop for like a millisecond, but she's gonna put the table in front of the opening and just like lay it up vertically so it kind of blocks as much as it can of the doorway.
Okay.
Just to buy us an extra few seconds. I don't know if it'll do much, but.
Okay.
All right, let's get to this.
The footsteps
Something
get closer and louder. You start to really hear the crunch of gravel under the boots. And moments later, standing in the doorway, illuminated by your flashlights, you see the visage of the Coal Man. And he is just kind of sweeping the room, taking you in right now. He's not made a move yet.
What? Show your hand.
I'll very hesitantly take a step forward, and I'll put the ring. It's probably on my index finger now. This was your wife's, right?
He begins to reach towards you slowly, but notices JW and April over by his quote-unquote family's grave digging.
We're putting it back.
You see something, Kyra, you see something in his eye change, and he reaches down and just with one hand throws this table across the room, shattering it on the far wall, and the other hand bashes you out of the way. You fly into Mennen, who is standing on that side.
Shit.
As the Coal Man takes 3 large steps and is standing at April and JW at the graves. What are you guys doing? Also, who has the bones?
I would assume we have them like right there, like
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
so-
throw
Like
'em
on
right
the
in.
ground.
Are
And
they
we're
like
there's a
out of the
bag.
bag?
Yeah, they're out of the
Okay.
bag.
Okay.
At least wide open.
Mennen would scream, and he's like, "Wait, we brought the bones back for you.
They lived. Your family
We-
lived.
We came to put them in their final resting place next to you."
And I'm,
JW,
like,
JW and
gesturing
April, you see
Oh.
he pivots and turns towards Mennen, and you this is the closest you've been not running for your life, and you see the burn marks and the scarring that is just all over the side of his body. Mennen, he locks eyes with you and Kyra against the wall.
I'll just hold
Mennen
the ring
will
out again.
Mennen will stand up and put Kyra behind him, with the bolo in one hand, ready to throw if I need to.
Yeah, Kyra
We-
will still just hold up the ring.
We don't want this anymore. We just want to help you rest. Just let us do that for you.
He takes a few steps forward, cautiously, as if not knowing or unsure what he's going to do. He sees the ring being held aloft from Kyra, and he turns and pivots back to April and JW and takes in the bones. And he looks back to the ring, and then back to the bones. And then
Kyra, give me the ring.
Put the ring on the bones. Put the ring.
Yeah, I'll
They
hand
didn't-
you the ring.
he takes a step back towards the doorway, kind of freeing a path between the two of you, or
So-
the two groups.
So with the ring, he looks at Kyra and he's like, "I hope this works." And he's going to slowly start to move forward, and as he's doing that, he's going to be telling her, like, they didn't die in the fire. They lived. They lived. They had happy lives. They were able to make it past. But she never gave up. She always loved you. Even in her dying breath, she always loved you. And as he starts to inch closer, he'll give it to JW. Go put it on her hand while you bury it.
There's 4 different hands.
Put it on the
No.
I'm just gonna take the ring, and like at the same time I'm like watching him, and I just lay it on top of the bones in one of the hands, and then just look back at the Coal Man and just wait.
He looks down. The coal man looks down at the grave and the ring and the hand and the bones. He turns to each one of you slowly, comes back, turns to Kiera, who is now not entirely alone on that side of the room, but he extends his left hand towards her, not like quickly, but just like a slow reach out. He reaches for her. He's got a closed fist, and he reaches for her chin. Mennen, since you're right there, you can see there is on the one side that's more bloated and less burned. You can see that there is some familiar features between Kyra and
I told you!
the coal man.
Oh, I was right.
JW, this is an intense moment.
He reaches out and gently touches Kira's chin, kind of raising her chin a little bit and looking into her eyes.
Yeah, this is your great granddaughter.
Family. We're
They-
family.
It didn't end with you, your wife and daughter. There was so much more. And it even led to people still in this town.
You have a legacy.
He looks back to the bones by the graves. It takes him a moment. He falls to his knees and begins scooping earth over the bones to bury them. He turns, after that, a moment passes. He turns, looks back to you guys, and mouths the word, "Thank you." And then goes back to just resting, like he lays his body over the new pile of bones. And you are left standing in a room with the coal man, his family's bones, and yourselves. You have successfully beat or helped or silenced the coal man from whatever angered him currently.
Oh my god.
You have won the day. You return to your house. You enjoy a awkward Halloween party, especially with everyone being cats and two Scots being there now.
Great.
It is awkward, but no more awkward than your standard teenage lifestyle. The next morning comes. Kyra is woken up by the sound of Ace of Base. No, wait, I said that wrong. She's woken up to the sound of Meatloaf's I'd Do Anything for Love. He glances at the calendar. It says November 1.
Woo!
Nice.
You have done it. The cool dweebs have survived
We did it.
and won the day.
And you guys didn't
Cool dweebs!
You guys didn't want to do my plan. Ha!
Congratulations, I guess. The cool dweebs have won. For chat, this is your last chance to get into the hashtag Asher giveaway for the Norse Foundry Cool Dweebs Misfit Dice set.
Nice try. Wasn't scared.
Not anymore. We saved him. Come on, guys, we had it.
Let's check in. Let's check in with chat as we've wrapped up this occurrence at Owl Creek Ridge. Let's see how they're feeling.
Scott said, "Where's our TPK?"
Look, there's so many TPKs that happened.
We did have a lot of TPKs.
Yes. It's Lucas Martinez says, okay, poor JW's hair. It'll grow back.
Oh no! Yeah.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hair is
You
cut
wake up and your hair
permanently.
is destroyed. And
Yeah. That's all right. She just wears a hat and she tucks in. She looks different.
I saw a comment a while back and I copied it here. It's from Crossbones. He said, "I remember 5 weeks ago when I hated Kiera. and now I want her to live happily ever after with Mennen and their daughter JW in honor of their fallen best friend.
Oh, that's beautiful.
The character growth, though.
I know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Lucas Martinez asks, can Mennen go back to the mall and finally buy that Alf?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we can do like since we have time, can we do like a cut forward few weeks ahead?
Epilogue.
Like yeah, just before Christmas, each one of us have like a little moment.
Well, I didn't write any of that.
Well, no, but each one of us can describe their own little moment.
All right, fine. What are you doing now that Halloween's out? It's Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Mennen?
So Mennen just walks out of Scott Denuzzo's comics. After buying the Alf Pog, and slowly walks into the flower shop, and with the rest of his money buys a single rose. He pedals over to Kira's house, leaves it on her doorstep, rings the doorbell, and pedals away.
Have you guys been dating since? Has it been official?
That's a good question. Actually.
Yeah, have you shipped the name? What's the ship name? Kieran?
Mincy?
Yeah.
I like Mincy. Oh wait, Mira. Wow, I'm combining character names and real life names now. That didn't work.
Yeah. Mira or Kennen.
I like Kennen.
Oh, that's funny.
What's Kiera up to this Thanksgiving weekend?
So I'd like to think that maybe Kiera, maybe it was like a slow thing. Like Kiera eventually tells Scott, like, go away. But then she doesn't like immediately like start dating Mennen. Like they probably have been like just hanging out as a group, kind of taking it slow. And I think Kiera actually would kind of try to redevelop some of her previous relationships. I think she would invite April out to go shopping a few times, and that probably didn't end the way she wanted it to because they have different tastes in clothes now, but she still invited her out. Like she takes her to her weird stores, and then I'll take her to my weird stores. And then she would invite the whole gang, since we have, school is off for Thanksgiving. She would invite the gang over for like a little Friendsgiving.
Do you guys want to go to the island for Friendsgiving?
No.
I will just eat at that table around the bones.
Just invite your great grandfather.
No.
Who's probably still laying on the bones.
We'll have the same.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could celebrate with all our other selves.
What is
God.
What is JW doing?
She'd probably, well, since Mennen is busy, she'd probably be staring at the mirror and like trying on eyeshadow, like trying to do makeup, and then looking at herself, and then she messes it up and like has to like rub it off with like cream, and then tries again. She's trying to make herself look like a pretty girl for once, and she just gets all like flustered and just throws her makeup down and stuff. And then she remembers like Kiera made like this diagram of how to put makeup on, and she grabs the notebook and she looks at it, she goes, okay, she smiles and she tries again. and then I think at some point she would just like write like, like the notes we used to do in class, and used to fold them up into like little footballs. I think she would write one for each of her new, like April, for Mennen, and for Kiera, just saying how much she appreciates all of their friendship and hopes that they can continue being friends, and wishes them a happy Thanksgiving, and then takes her bike and drops them all off on their mailboxes, and then goes back home and waits for dinner.
Well, if we ever come back to Owl Creek Ridge.
Oh my God. Hold on. We just hit 600 subs.
Oh my God!
600. You guys remember like a week ago when we were at 300?
Hey, I know.
Oh my
That
God.
fam best.
That fam's
Thank
crazy.
you. Oh my gosh, thank you
The
guys
Cadence
so
and
much.
Scott Denuzzo gifting subs. New
Wow.
follows from Sexy Kind Z.
Oh, that's my
Thank you
uncle.
guys. You
Thank
guys
you.
are the best.
You guys are awesome. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
If we ever come back to Owl Creek Ridge, maybe it's time to explore JW's romantic side.
Oh God, what?
Well, you're getting ready. You're working on the.
We didn't get to see April's.
I didn't say we were done.
Oh, sorry. I got excited. I really wanted to hear side.
Why do you guys keep trying to cut April out of things?
I'm so hyper
It's
right
okay.
now.
I'm a loner. It's okay.
April, what's Thanksgiving weekend look like? I mean, we know you probably went home and watched the movies with your dad, like you said you were gonna do.
Well, actually, yes, partially, but she would come back, go to the party, and she's learned through this whole experience, you know, she's not like, I'm staying here forever or anything that crazy, but she realized that maybe even if she is gonna leave one day, maybe she does have room to have friends and stuff like that. So I was thinking when she goes to this party, she'd walk right up to Lewis and give him a little kiss. Not like make a big deal out of it or anything. I'm sure Lewis would be just shocked.
Lewis is like, this came out of nowhere. Lewis, you've had days to process it, and he's just like, I just asked you out.
Right, I'm the only single one. I'm the third wheel.
But no, Lewis still, she doesn't have the same bond, you know, maybe one day, but she and Lewis have not been through what she's been through with the cool dweebs. So, you know, they still hang out, just the four of them.
Lewis's diary is just like, Dear Diary, the most amazing thing has ever happened to me.
The girl
That's
I
your
like.
diary.
I didn't even die twice.
Yeah.
Penguin said JW and Scott.
He's the only one left, JW.
Well, that was a blast, everyone. Thank you for going on that adventure and playing kids on bikes. It's a good system. I like it.
I love it.
Thank you for guiding us.
Yeah.
I hope we can get back and experience more Owl Creek adventureness in the future. That is that is to be known. We'll figure it out. But it really is. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys did too. I hope chat and viewers had a lot of fun on this adventure. But I think it's time that we give away dice. Some sweet dice. So I think Social's out there sorting and handling it. You've had the opportunity to enter all night with the hashtag, and let's see who Social picks.
Oh,
Brian Saffron Thunder.
hey, Brian!
Congratulations.
Congrats!
Make sure you get at us on Twitch here or Discord or Facebook message or Twitter direct message. Let us know where we can send some awesome your way. And congratulations. I hope you enjoy rolling all these sweet gemstone dice. And every time you do, you think of these cool dweebs.
Yeah.
Cool dweeb.
Yes, cool dweeb.
Cool dweebs. Huge thanks to Adam Rady for handling our business back there.
God,
Scaring
man.
Diana. Also, I really want someone to supercut all the times Diana has jumped.
It'd be like a 15-minute long.
It's like every time.
Thank you guys for your donations and your subs and your bits and your gifted subs. You guys, we wouldn't make any of this without Dat Fam.
Yeah, Dat Fam, best fan.
Really?
Dat
Love you guys
Fam,
so much.
best fam.
Not
Little one.
Little guy.
scare me.
He's so small.
Just because we are
That was it. That was
just
it.
because OCR's wrapping up doesn't mean that the Dat Network doesn't have great content for you. In fact, tomorrow
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
tomorrow.
we have the penultimate episode of Department of Mysteries.
Mhm.
Yes, that's right. They have 2 episodes left
Yes, we do.
in this season. We have Diana is really excited about it.
I am.
Adam Kahn is on there,
Hey.
Mhm.
run by our very own Megan Caves
Right there.
is our GM.
There.
It's a lot of fun, and I've liked actually getting to explore the Savage Worlds game system a little bit. It's interesting. I like it.
It's fun.
And then let's see, that's Thursday. Friday, we have Heroic Endeavors right here, run by GM Jim Jam. He's nice now. Did you guys hear?
Yeah.
You guys hear how nice he was? That he literally killed me on one die, and I wouldn't have survived unless it was for like Sarah BC1. She saved me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how that goes.
I mean, you kind of like jump from a 4-story building onto a magical device. that
You conspiracy
exploded.
chop broke the MILF's arm in the first episode. Friday, that was Friday. Saturday, we have Things in Space with Ben Birch back at the helm. See helm because it's space and it's spaceships. It's wordplay. When you two can wordplay like that, you can sit in the GM chair.
Nice.
Check that out. That's always a lot of fun. He just did a very special episode last week. I think he's back with the Prime crew this week. And that, I'd like to say that brings us back to Us Wednesday, but it doesn't.
Oh.
That's sad. But you guys get a day off.
What's
you can
that?
do what you want. That's great. I can catch up on sleep. It's
Aw.
amazing. But thank you to everyone. Thank you, Norse Foundry, for providing us with some music for OCR, for helping with the dice giveaway. You guys nail it. Am I forgetting anything down there? Oh, you know what I do? Tell everyone where they can find you on all the socials and all the things. Let's start with Megan over here.
Yeah, thank you. I was wondering.
What do we do? We're talking about ourselves in real life?
Yeah.
I am May LaFay on everything. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram.
Friendster?
Don't go on TikTok, but I'm on there. But don't go on there. Mostly because it's me doing embarrassing dances and stuff. But mainly on Twitch. I'm a variety streamer. Obviously, a little bit of a preference for fantasy, but I will play any game. Really, we do it for the memes. Crossbones knows I've worn banana on stream. We just have fun. It's just a nice relaxation place. That's it.
Sirenscape movie star Diana Restrepo. Where can we find you?
Hi guys. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Diana Rest3, and of course on the Dragons and Things Network. I'm all over here, and I love this community so much, and I love you guys, so thank you. But yeah, that's where you can find me. Just, press the buttons and say hi. No! I hate you. I know where you live.
James Chu, what about you, buddy?
So you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and I forget where else, but it's all ChewBear20. It's all CHEWBEAR 20. Facebook, you can search James Chu. You'll get to see me in a Robin outfit where my legs look great in tights. But other than that, I will within the next maybe month and a half start streaming. So there's that. I will be starting with Cyberpunk 2077.
Ooh.
You and me both, probably Tracy and Megan.
Yay!
Only it was multiplayer, and then we could all join.
Just wait.
But yeah, ChewBear20, and give me a follow. I'll follow you back. Don't mind me for my rants and anger issues.
And what about Tracy? Where can we find you?
Hi guys, I'm Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech, all over the internet. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Miss Magitech. I stream and make YouTube videos sometimes. I play TTRPGs all over the internet. So if you like TTRPGs, feel free to follow and hang out. And I guess that's me. That's everything about me.
I can be found at Jared Hoy on the socials. Here on Twitch at The Real Gobshite. I too am a variety streamer. I stream whatever the F I want to play that day. It is amazing. Other than that, you can find me here on this network because this is my home away from home. And be sure to stay tuned to the DAT Network socials. That's Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the DAT Network, because we have something coming. There's going to be an announcement soon. Just keep an eye out for that. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be something.
Hmm.
And that seems like a good spot
Secret.
to leave us.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
Same.
Not having our Wednesday show.
I know.
I mean, we could still hang out Wednesdays if you want.
No, it's too late. We're all gone.
All right.
No,
Fair enough.
Thought you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna sleep.
Well, you can watch me. That's weird.
You can
all
watch
right.
me sleep. Jared, I already do that. How does
fair.
that change
That's fair.
things?
All right, ladies and
Not
gentlemen.
TOS.
That has been us here at the DAT Network and OCR. We love you. You're the
Yes,
best.
we love you.
Hang out because we're gonna go raid.
Ray!
We're gonna do it.
Just fade.
Love you guys. Have you guys. Stop it.